transition. Alright, oh, I just immediately bumped my camera like a fool. Alright, here we go.
What are you wearing?
Last time, you guys cleared out that whole kind of first area of Book 4, where after the explosion and, the ruins of the Abrian Manor, you fought all manner of people, you fought dominated, like, city guards, members of the Dotery, like the local police, essentially, various devils that had been conjured, a Aaron, yes, aka a Fury that slew our old archer, but has now been replaced by Lemmy and Chuck. And I still have us centered in on this lovely funeral that you guys held, where you permanently entombed his body so that it would never decay inside the skeleton of a Triceratops that you guys also slew. And you guys took out at least one vampire, one named Jurison, but you know that the main vampire is still at large somewhere in the city. You've taken out a few of his accomplices, but Ilnaric, the one who has the other half of the artifact you guys now possess, has not been taken out. What else? You guys have found a fair amount out. You've heard some rumors about the current schism that is in the Council of Thieves, the Thief Guild in this city. You know that there is, like, a play for power by the son and daughter of one of the council's oldest leaders, the Dervenge family. You guys had met Shamity Dervenge, his daughter, a good while ago, and now know that there's also a grandson named Icardian, who is, to the Drovenge's shame, a tiefling. Although some think he's actually a half-fiend, being the direct son of an archdevil. You talked to Abrian himself, the mayor, who had the absolute shit kicked out of him, as his assistant, Crosale, who turned out to be a tiefling in disguise, stole a bunch of stuff from him, including some sort of contract, or at least a facsimile of a contract, that is about Libdaga. Libdaga the Twin is a pit fiend, one of the most powerful ranks of devils in Hell, that has long been secured under the house. You don't think he's broken free yet, but you know that he is somewhere within the Nissian Spiral. Having found the secret entrance into the Nissian Spiral below the now destroyed manor, you guys sealed it up. You took care to make sure that you'd be able to tell if anyone went through the gates while you were gone. And you have spent, it was about 20 days, right? About a little over 2 weeks preparing magic weapons, armor, items, crafting all this stuff you need to go down into this truly deadly environment here. Anyone else have any questions? That was a lengthier recap than normal, but we were gone for an extra week. Yeah, and if you did retraining your HP, just make sure you kept track of that and pay the... Was it a gold value? I think it was...
You said...
4 days per 1 point, I think.
I thought it was 3. I thought we had 6 total that we could do.
You're definitely... I think we had 6 total, so whatever the breakdown was, whether it's 3 or 4 days, however that works out.
Okay, and should we go ahead and just mark down all our items that we made now?
Yeah, you definitely, I think you successfully craft all of them.
And then, for the HP training, is it 1 hit point for, every
It's 1 hit
session?
point for every 3 days.
Okay.
And you just can't go above, imagine if you rolled max for your hit dice every single time you leveled, you can't go above that. But I don't think you guys are anywhere close to that, so.
Sounds good.
But hey, why turn down some extra HP? Why not?
Because I'm just never gonna get hit.
Oh yes, and we have Accio again. Excellent. Fucking full complement. Getting ready to go down into the spiral. All right. Is there...
Don't mind me.
Huh?
Just making sure something updated properly. So don't mind me. Just making sure something updated properly.
Oh, okay. Just making some rolls. I just dragged the stream window. Everyone just enjoy my background of Avatar: The Last Airbender for a hot second because I minimized the stream. I like that I said in chat that I was like, Drow, I'll drop your loot here in a second, and then they immediately dropped another one.
Mm.
A beer? You sure? Just like not a Guinness. It's not a Guinness kind of night. Sorry, I got distracted. The wife offered beer. All right. Does anyone else have anything else they need to do before you guys head to the spiral? Anything else, like any other contacts you want to talk to in the city? Anything of that nature? Because if not, we can march ourselves right on over.
Let's see if anyone broke the seal of our amazing alarm.
All right. So I'll kind of just highlight the stuff that you have. This looks interesting. I'll highlight the stuff you guys have kind of learned about the spiral, as well as the, devil that's inside. So first with the spiral, you guys know it was like the basement to Abrian's Folly, place where the mayor could store like treasure and like imprison enemies. But you also know that it powered his whole house because the pit fiend was trapped down there. It's like a magical, nuclear reactor. You know that this explosion was bad, but likely only because Libdaga's bonds were, like, loosened. If he had been fully freed, the city would be, like, in turmoil. Like, he would have probably fucked a lot of shit up before trying to go back to hell. Anything else you guys have learned about it? It's kind of just the general you've heard there. You do know a little bit more about Libdaga, though, with some pretty good knowledge checks. You know that he was more than just a pit fiend. He was also an infernal duke, which makes him just like a little bit higher rank, almost like just under the actual archdevils. You know the reason he's called a twin is because he doesn't actually have a twin, but it is the fact that unlike most outsiders whose body and souls are the same thing, his are separate. So like a mortal, he can potentially be like resurrected and come back to life. And has, in fact, done that a few different times. So, a concerning fact about him, to be sure. Alright. And as you guys rock up, give me a perception check on the door. See if looks like anything was messed up. Thankfully it seems you guys know what to look for here. It doesn't look like anyone else got in. You can tell there's still like that, you can tell there's like a spiraling staircase leading down, and that like a spiral has been carved into it. And like farther along you see Nessian.
Are there anything on the walls or anything?
I think last time you saw there wasn't anything. It just kind of led down into the darkness.
You said it smelled like sulfuric and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, it smelled like brimstone, kind of like that sulfury scent. It smelled like you would imagine a place that is heavily linked to hell would smell like.
And it's dark down there?
It is dark on the way down. You can tell that the stairs definitely spiral down for like couple 100 feet. Like it's pretty deep down under there. And with that, I'm actually gonna drag you guys over to the map, and I will reveal the spot you're gonna come down in.
Do we have the full party today?
I believe
You
we got
should,
everybody.
yeah.
And don't even at me about this grid. This is the hardest one I've ever seen in my life.
About the grid?
Alright. You guys can drop
Somebody-
your people in this little tiny room.
Oh man. uh,
Alright, so as you guys get to the bottom, describe what you see and also the bodies that you see. A flight of steep stone stairs ends in an empty square room. The wall is decorated with banners hanging from ceiling to floor and depicting the circled crimson cross of Cheliax. A single lantern hangs from a peg in the wall to the east. Now, inside, you find 4 thieves who are just very, very dead. Give me a heal check as you examine their numerous wounds.
Ben, how do I know that they're thieves? Are they like halflings?
They're not halflings, but they're wearing the. Oh, actually, give me a knowledge local check as well, because you guys saw the different outfits of the different factions of the Thieves Guild. Also, actually, my mic is way the fuck away from me, so I should probably actually take care of that. Okay. Acro, it looks like they were torn apart with, like, claw attacks, bite attacks, and gore attacks, like, including horns. Baroness Akana, especially with Accio and Lemmy assisting as well, you would quickly be able to determine that this group of 4 thieves seems to have been from, like, the usurping faction, not the traditionalists. So these 4 were likely working for the Drovenge, like, grandkids, not the leader of the Thieves Guild. You see a door on your right and a door on your left here. And then...
I'll just open up the door next to me, I guess.
Alright.
You don't. Yeah. Okay.
So, you have, like, full dark vision going on, right? There are, like,
Yeah,
a few dimly scattered torches around this area, but not a lot. You do see the door on the first door on your left is labeled Armory.
Sikana has a lantern
say
up, but
left?
she doesn't have
You
dark
mean
vision.
like character left or like top down left?
Characters left, so north.
Okay.
First door along the hallway.
Okay.
You're right. Should have clarified. All right.
First off, how high are the ceilings here?
The ceilings are not very high. They are. Just double check. For the most part, all ceilings in the dungeon. Unless otherwise stated, all ceilings in the dungeon are about 8 feet high.
Ooh, okay.
So depending on how tall Chuck is, you might have to squeeze.
Yep.
Are you trying to investigate the first door, Acker, or are you kind of just continuing on ahead?
I mean, might as well, right?
Okay.
Got
Give
nowhere
me a
else, but-
perception check on that door. All right. It doesn't seem to be trapped or anything. You don't see any tripwires. Zakana, you don't see any, like, magic runes or embedded spell work that could F things up here.
It's safe, I think.
I'm going to open it up. So, weapon racks line the north and south walls of this armory, while even more weapons and suits of armor lie on a long, low table that runs down the room's center. Now, a lot of this stuff is like an armory for the mayor's guards, and his guards weren't exactly the cream of the crop, this current mayor. So not a lot of this looks worth a lot, but under the center table, you see there is a locked chest. So if you want to try to open that bad boy, be my guest, and we're gonna have some random rolls too.
I'll let all that.
All right. You don't see anything there, and that successfully disables the lock. So first thing you find in there is that, kind of as a last-ditch effort in case he needs them to survive something or like be a better fighting force than what he's paid for, the mayor has stored some like buff potions here. There are 3 potions of bark skin +3 and 3 potions of bull strength. But thanks to Drow, I've already dropped 2 items there. Let's do some random rolls. I'm gonna roll. Oh, I gotta roll an actual D5 this time, not a D4, because we're all here. Oh, well, we'll start with Akio. You weren't here last time. You want to roll for a random one?
Yeah.
What are you feeling? Just wondrous, weapons, armor, all above?
Just
wondrous. Okay. All right, that's gonna be a next slot. And you guys just dinged to level 9, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. In that case, give me one of these. You got a 57. All right. Go ahead and give me a spellcraft check on this item. All right. Assisting up to a 20. That is going to be enough. There's a cloth cord marked with esoteric religious symbols. And it seems to be cut to hold a glittering prism. This is a crystal of healing hands. A person who has lay on hands can direct one use of that energy into the crystal, which stores it until the wearer speaks a command word. Releasing the energy targets the wearer with the stored lay on hands effect, as if touched by the person who infused the crystal with his power. The crystal can contain a single use, and when filled with magic, it begins to glow with a pearly white light. The wearer of the crystal can order it to release the energy as a standard action. This acts identically to receiving the effect of lay on hands from the person who channeled it, including any mercies that they might have had at the time.
Cool.
So, and there's no range limit. So this could be like a ranged lay on hands, with a mercy built in. And I don't believe you have to. It can be any mercy you want. Like you don't have to pre-select the mercy. And then it also
So
there's
basically, I fill it with lay on hands and give it to somebody for them to use whenever they're hurt.
pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no like time limit. So like if you did this on like a day off, the crystals just charge until you release it. So you can still have full uses and an extra.
Is the crystal charged already or not?
No, it is not charged already.
And it's also any mercies that you can cast with it also go onto it, not just one.
Yeah, so it's any mercy. I was just looking it up on the forums. It seems to be any mercy that you like had available at the time you filled the crystal. So like if you leveled up after having took a new mercy and the crystal was still full, you couldn't use that new mercy you just got, if that makes sense. All right. And...
Right, but could I apply multiple mercies at a time? Can I cure fatigue and disease?
Oh
Yes.
no, just one mercy, I believe.
No, it says you can as any day.
Any.
It asks for receiving lay on hands directly from the person who channeled it in the crystal, including any mercies they had at the time.
Including any mercy. I mean, that would imply multiple in my
Yep.
mind. The way, I mean, just grammatically.
Well, mercies stack though, right? When they use lay on hands.
I think you have to usually choose, but fuck.
Well, at least one of the paladins do anyway.
At least it seems like this would be all of them, regardless. Okay, so basically it's just like a standard action. Here's all the canceling the debuffs item. All right. That being said, let me roll a d4 for our second loot drop. Buff the hell up before this dungeon starts. It had 20 days of just buffing up with shit. Alright, that's gonna be Lemmy. What are you thinking? Weapons, wondrous, armor, all the above, one?
Wondrous.
Just wondrous? Okay, go ahead and,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a D12. Ugh, I love when it's a 12. Give me those slotless items. God, there's so many more tables for slotless. Okay. Go ahead and make a D100 roll. And you guys should be at lesser medium slotless. Okay. 39. Also like to put in perspective, most other slots, every item is like a 7 to 8% chance. There's so many slot lists that each like 1% is a different item. Oh, that's not bad at all, actually. It's a bag of holding type 4.
Ooh.
That's
Ha!
fucking
Saves
hefty.
us some money.
How much is that? Is that one like 500 pounds or something?
1,500 pounds.
Yeah, type 4 is
1,500.
big.
Jeez.
And 250 cubic feet.
That's a worrisome amount of cubic feet.
Some clarification on the paladin thing from the paladin like rule set. Abilities are cumulative. For example, a 12th level paladin with lay on hands can heal 66 and might also cure fatigued and exhausted. So when the paladin selects, they select from like the list or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then anytime they use their lay on hands, those mercies get cured.
It's just all of them? Wow, my
No,
original...
no. No, they you pick
Yeah,
like a
but like
category.
whatever one you've like picked, it's like all the ones in
Yeah,
that
so
category. Okay.
if you pick fatigued, confused, dazed, amputated, anytime you use your lay on hands, all of those get cured.
My original DM fucked me. That's not how I thought paladins worked.
Yeah.
So you use all mercies every single time. No kidding, that's awesome.
God.
Yeah.
As if I didn't already think paladins were the best.
I mean, like they're the Mary Sues of the setting, you know.
Let's see. So, in addition to that, I mean, none of it's really masterwork, but there's like 20 long swords, 20 short swords, 20 longbows, just a whole bunch of stuff that, while not worth a lot, you could just take to give to other people.
Oh, you mean like to throw into our bag of holding we just got?
Yeah, holy shit. That's how much stuff is in there. Also, give me a perception check as you're looking around here.
I did.
Oh, sorry.
I don't want to.
What was it earlier?
27.
27? Alright, you can tell that the back rack of swords from your guys' angle, like the north side of the room up here, there is like a decorative wooden piece there that's like one of the swords is resting on. You can pull that as a lever to open a door.
Do I hear anything?
No, you don't hear anything.
Guys, should I pull this wooden sword lever thing?
I don't know. Did you notice anything off about it?
No, he didn't see anything with a 27 or anything like that.
I mean, like, what's the worst thing that could happen?
Hey, how about you guys gather up closer to me while I pull it? Hey.
Well, here. Chuck will go over and go to motion you guys out of the room. He'll go pull the lever.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, the door clicks open on these, like, well-oiled hinges. From the back end, it's pretty easy to spot now. You can see that it leads over to another secret door. Probably the back entrance into a different room.
Might as well check it out, right?
Well, since we know that, Lemmy's gonna go this way with you guys. Chuck's gonna head around the other side. Go to the other door. It's potentially there.
Oh, Chuck's gonna go to that side? Okay.
Yep.
I'll save Chuck a little bit of time here. You can tell that it's like a double hallway. So it's 2 sets of doors. Would he just push into the ladder room, do you think?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me open that room up. And I'll read you the description of what Chuck's seeing in there first. And then I'll go back to you guys hidden in the hallway. This appears to be some sort of torture chamber. The central portion of this large chamber consists of a shallow, sunken pit-like area, almost like an amphitheater. Several drains in the pit indicate that it might once have been a reflecting pool. Now it is drained and contains several bedrolls. As you bust in, it looks like they were kind of just resting here, honestly. They've been here for a while, it looks like. You can see that there are 4 thieves. These ones also appear to be... they also appear to be the, like, usurping faction.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna put some... So are you guys trying to like sync it up so you come through the other room at the same time?
No,
Yeah.
I was just, well, we could. I was just gonna go there and see what was there, so nothing either comes out to those guys.
Are these guys dead?
No, they're alive. They are alive.
Oh.
It looks like they're like getting up from resting. I assume Chuck wasn't being like stealthy, just kind of burst in there.
No, it wasn't burst. Just open the door.
Okay, just open the door. Well, give Chuck a stealth check. We'll see. They are down in like a recessed pit here, so they might not spot you.
Stealth.
Those are pretty big.
They are.
Let me. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
No, it's Chuck here. No, it's Chuck.
Okay.
We're good.
Then they are gonna spot you. They are definitely not like ready for combat. So they have to try to climb out of a ladder. The ladder is at. Sorry, I'm pinging the wrong layer from you guys. But the ladder is at like the opposite end from where Chuck is. So assuming you guys were timing that and threw open the other door at the same time, I'm gonna reveal the room you guys are next to and describe that before we get into the combat. All right. So this appears to just be a storage room at first glance. It's filled with partially deconstructed torture implements like half-built cages, a rack, iron maidens, and other violent equipment. However, as you enter, you see someone is currently passed out on the floor. They are clearly very wounded. They are partially like tied to that broken rack I was describing. But they are unconscious. Looks like they got really beaten up. They're stable, but they are very hurt and unconscious. However, as you look them over, give me a perception check just on this guy. Okay, so it's clear to you guys that this is another thief. But you quickly realize that his robes don't fit him at all. It looks like he stole these robes, which are like the usurper robes, off of somebody else.
Do I recognize him?
No, I don't think you guys would recognize him with that check. All right. So with that, then, with these things revealed, another thief in there passed out. We are going to roll into initiative for the first time tonight. I'm gonna shift our music to some battle stuff. Okay, and let's get the thieves in here. They didn't do amazing, but they did okay. 18. Nope. 19. Ah, roll 20. Why? Alright, that is going to be Zakana up first. I would say you could definitely hear the shouts of these men as they're like, get up, get up! There's a monster here!
The door's closed, hey?
Yeah, that one is closed. It's just revealed for you guys for just ease of play here.
Zikana's gonna come here and, I guess, open it. Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Alright, you can see movement coming from down in this pit. That's going to be their turn. They are going to start spilling out. Let's go there. Down. Okay, so that one would be able to get to you. Basically, they're going to line up like this. So just the first one's going to make it to Chuck. And what is Chuck's flat-footed AC?
27.
27?
Yeah.
Yeah, no way. They do not hit him. One of them goes and just like a wing comes down and just knocks the fucking dagger out of the way, and they're all just like a little panicked at that result. They're just like, okay. Hakio. You hear like the sound of like steel being drawn, and then just like a little bit of panic.
Bump, and then hey Ben.
Yeah.
Can I get a? Oh, actually, do I want? Hold on, which one do I want to do?
I don't know. You got all these new spells.
I do have all of these new fancy spells.
We love a good fancy spell. I feel like level 9's where people start getting all like the shit just gets crazier and crazier exponentially.
How about you make that first guy roll a will save?
Oh no. 28. Jesus fuck. Rolled a 2 on the dice. Shockingly does not have plus 26.
You can ignore the one in the front.
He's just like, as the knife gets deflected away by Chuck's wings, he's in this like wide open stance, dagger just in the air, just like frozen. Alright, with that blast of magic, it's gonna be acro.
Okay, 5. I think I can make it through there. Is that correct?
Yeah, you can make it through there.
Okay, so move action to move. Swift action, I'm going to make these first 2 my study slayer target.
Okay.
Because I was reading up and I learned that I can study multiple people
Oh shit.
at this level.
That makes sense.
And as a swift action. And then I think I'm just going to attack the one that is currently being held in an attempt to kill him. And with my improved outflank, I should be able to be.
I mean, if he's held, they had the helpless condition, don't they? I think you could just coup de grace him. Oh no, but you moved first. Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm just going to hit him with one of these.
Oof. Let's see. 31. He is still standing, albeit barely. As your flail just comes around, just thunk, like sinks deep into his chest, like pulls out this wet sound. His eyes are just wide open as he can't move, but he's very fucked up. All right. Chuck. You got very badly injured frozen dude. And 3 behind him.
That should be 1 less damage. Instead of 32, it should be 31. I had the wrong buff on.
Okay, hold on. Got it. Alright.
Alright, so Chuck will slash the one behind him. So this
Oh,
one?
just like reach over him. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. That is going to hit for 12 damage. And are you doing both claws on the back guy?
Yes.
Okay, so another 7 on top of that.
And then I got a rend.
And, ooh, an extra max damage on the rend. Pretty quickly, this second guy is almost exactly as low as the one in front. That's just claws just like rake through his armor like it's paper.
And I think I also have a.
Oh.
No, I don't have anything else.
Okay. In that case, Chuck's other half, Lemmy.
Sorry, add 3 to that.
3
I
to
used the
the
wrong one.
to the rend.
To the rend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy is really on the cusp of death now. Lemmy, up there in the back. What are you thinking?
I'm just gonna chill out here for now.
Okay. In that case, Susan.
Well, there's not a whole lot of room to get up front.
Valid.
But I have a much faster movement speed now.
How fast are you now?
50.
Jesus fuck. Nothing scarier than a swift holy man. Alright.
That's 2 moves.
All of them except the frozen guy, like, their heads wheel around as they see a guy, just this heavy armor, just thundering around the pool, just breakneck speed ending behind them.
So how are we doing the grids here?
Just as best as we can line it up. This room is technically 4 wide, so basically it's this one, this one, this one, and the one Susan is on. Alright, so... back to Zakana.
Yeah, I guess just 5-foot step out.
Okay.
And then just shouting at the guys to like keep one alive.
Alright, keep him alive. Alright. Anything else?
And I'm gonna throw a deck. Oh yeah, I'm gonna toss a dagger.
Okay, who are you checking at?
The second guy behind.
The 14, he's gonna manage to spin and dodge that one. Same with the 19. They're not heavily armored, but they are very dexterous thieves. That
Oof.
being said, they're in a bit of a fucking pickle here. Okay.
You don't say.
Alright. I need to optimize this. Alright, so. This guy's gonna fucking have a line in the sand to try to fight Acro. But this one in the middle, or like left middle, is gonna try to acrobatics past Susan to give his buddy flanking. That's gonna be a 21. Does that beat your CMD?
29.
Okay, so he's gonna get behind you there, but op attack for sure.
I'm pretty sure that acrobatics, if you fail, you get stuck. You, like, get
Only
stopped.
if you're going through their square.
Okay.
So he was going like this basically, just kind of
Okay.
hooking a left around the top corner.
Wait, are you implying that Susan doesn't take up 4 squares?
I mean, not currently, not till Susan's enlarged. All right, 16. That's not gonna hit, unfortunately. He's gonna duck under it as he like kind of does like a power slide on his knees. All right, with their little like short swords / daggers. This one's gonna attack twice. This one's gonna attack once on Susan. So. Miss. One of them's a natural 20, but only gets a, like, 17 to confirm. So this is going to be a dagger strike, a little bit of sneak attack on it. A little bit of spice on it.
Do they look flankable?
You can probably flank some of them. If you got behind these dudes, they're flankable. Alright, Susan, you're gonna take 9 damage. As this, like,
Just some rope.
small dagger just, like, stabs in your back. Alright, this dude is still frozen in place. Remaining one is gonna try to just take 2 swings at you, Acro, even though he's not getting sneak attack. Highest one is a 22.
24.
And that's gonna be a miss as you parry it away. Just kind of gets tangled up in your chain of your weapon. Yeah, that's all I can do. Accio.
Hey, which one hit Susan?
The one behind.
Okay. Well, he needs to make a will save.
Okay, for which spell? Oh, Hideous Laughter. Classic spell.
Nice.
That is a 27. Oh.
I mean, if your saves weren't that insane, it'd be close. You got a 24. So he just collapses, just holding his sides. Like, we're all gonna die. That's fucking funny. He's just kind of like rolling around on the floor behind Susan. All right. So he's fucking out of that picture. Acro. You got 2 very, very weak boys in front of you.
Yeah, so I'm going to, I guess I'll just, full attack. Starting with the one, that is not being held. Yeah. So assuming...
First one hits, second one misses. Which one was the first one you're targeting? The left?
Well, the first one was the one that wasn't being held.
Okay, this guy. I mean, just fully take his head off his shoulders. The pulpy mass just lands back in the torture pit.
And would the 14 hit the held one then?
Held with flank, right?
Oh, and your
Yeah.
flank? Yeah, that'll hit. Because he's deprived of his most of his AC is dex based. He's deprived of that right now. So 29. In that case, both of them go down. Just you hit him again in that same spot you hit in his ribs. You can just hear them all like crack and puncture his heart.
Because I technically got a sneak attack, I can do a violent display to intimidate. And when I do a dazzling display, everyone within 15 feet needs to make the 17 14 blind.
Set DC 17.
What save?
Yeah, I may ask if I can just remove this if it's messing people up.
Well,
Special weapon ability. Yeah, it just sucks that it's all creatures.
Yeah, so it's kind of annoying for everyone, so maybe after this I can just
I would say maybe you could
remove it.
try to get like an enchanter to like alter it somehow. Like make it just enemies. Just kind of homebrew
we'll
like a
look into it
one. Yeah.
after the dungeon.
Fair. Well, dude that stabbed Susan passed. This guy's blinded though.
Well, it's only 15 feet, so that one guy's too far away.
Oh yeah,
but,
you're right, he's too far.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone.
Let me move the body count out of the way. Chuck has like scent though, right?
Not currently.
Okay.
No.
And Tolans are always fucking changing.
so they're still dazzled.
That's what Lab Rat is like saying in your armor.
Yeah.
They do be changing.
They do be changing.
Oh, and I guess I also want to take a. No, I'm fine.
Okay.
No need for 5 foot step.
They're kind of like women in shopping, you know? They do
I
be
would
shopping.
say Chuck had. I mean, he knew where they were. I would say just give me like an acrobatics check as Chuck if you want to like walk him towards the enemies,
Sure.
just to see if he can like maintain his balance. I would say a DC 10 would do it because it's a pretty wide ledge. So you can move up, but they'll just have the 50% miss chance if you take a swing.
That's fine.
All right. Go ahead and roll a D100 first. Do you want success to be low or high?
Go high.
Okay, it's a success. It's a success. See if you hit his AC. Not quite. Lemmy in the back.
He's wander up there and just hang out there.
Okay, and then Susan.
Oh, blind lasts for 4 rounds.
Gotcha.
Susan's gonna hit the guy that isn't laughing his life away.
Palmer. Yeah. Holy shit.
So the holy would not normally apply, except now he has holy on his weapon. So any evil creature takes 2 of those 3d6.
So he's just got that like straight up the holy enchantment now.
Correct.
Okay. I mean, even with just the crit with that 57, just this like the 10 ring holy sword just bisects this guy, or I guess quad sex, cuts him from shoulder to hip both ways, making an X, and he just falls to pieces into the pit. Which leaves us with only one enemy. And,
Didn't he take the other one?
the first attack damage wouldn't have finished this guy because he hadn't taken a hit yet, so you would have had to do the crit on him as well. But this guy is hideous laughing right now. He gets a save on his turn.
Oh, that's the laughter guy. Oh, I thought it was the other one. Sorry.
Yeah. Huh. Alright. Baby Stella's hanging out with me for like 2 minutes. Alright. Cool beans. Hey, bud. Oh, you look real confused by these horns. Okay. So Zakana, you know he does get another save on his turn. So up to you if you want to try like knock him out or do something like that.
I'm pretty blind.
Like right pass.
Yeah, pretty blind. So I'm like just saying like I can't see. Probably truss him up or something.
Okay. I would say give me like
Can I walk over?
sleight of hand check to tie him up while he's like rolling around laughing.
Can I see though? I'm blinded.
Oh, you are blinded. If you want to get around there, then it's gonna be an acrobatics check. It's gonna be a bit harder because you're trying to round a corner. Yeah, you can make it there. I don't know if you would have enough dexterity to tie him up though, if you're blinded.
I just kind of like cordon him off, I guess.
Okay, you don't like the horns, baby. That's fine. I'll put him down. Sorry, bud. Okay. DC 27 to make it again, right?
Yep. You think that's an expression of object permanency? Wait until you shave for the first time around her.
You gonna be confused, baby? Alright, he totally fails. I would say at this point, with enough of you guys all around, this fight is all but over. Do you want to, like, tie him up?
Yeah. Hey, Susan or Acro, one of you two, time up.
Alright.
It's 20 plus CMB, right?
I believe
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Alright, he needs an escape artist of 49.
Alright. Once he finally stops laughing, he would not be able to beat that CMD. So now you have this guy captured. He's about to talk, or you can ask whatever questions you want. And then you still have the other one who's unconscious in F9.
Oh, is he tied up?
Oh, I thought we killed.
This
Like
guy?
we kept one alive and killed the other guy.
Well, this guy.
No.
Oh, right, the F9 guy. Yeah, there's no body there, so I didn't realize that there was a person there.
Oh yeah, sorry. He's just like a. He doesn't actually get his own art. He's just kind of like a side thing. So, who are you trying to talk to here first?
The guy that's not unconscious.
Okay. So, what are you lot doing in here? No one else is supposed to come down here. We secured it. It's just us.
Your buddies in the other room are dead.
We weren't supposed to. Guys are trespassing. We should probably leave.
Well, of course some of them are dead. Look, it's... What does it matter to you? Just finish me off.
You don't want to leave?
You're gonna let me leave?
I mean,
maybe?
It depends on what kind of information you give us.
Give me a diplomacy check.
I can do you one better. Give me a will save.
Ooh. Alright, so he'll now treat you as friendly. Alright, well. You're alright. Listen. The Dravange, the brother and sister, they want to take over the council, okay? They think whatever's down here is gonna help them do it, but look, a lot of us haven't come back alive already.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's been a lot of us that have come down here. And even with the kind of higher ups, the rank and file aren't doing so well. You saw those bodies mangled in the entryway.
That wasn't you?
No, those are our men. I don't know what got them. We left them on guard there and came back one day and they've been slaughtered.
And you just left them there.
Yeah, well, we're busy.
And you saw the bodies that you sent to guard this area. And you were like, you know what's a really good idea? How about we just take a nap?
Look, we thought that Seraphian, we thought she'd set enough wards that we wouldn't be snuck up on, okay?
Who's the dude in the back room sleeping?
Goddamn
All cut up.
traitor is what he is. Look, we found out...
Did you guys do that to him?
Of course we did that to him. He was working for Vicindio. You guys know that's the Order. The older Revenge. The one who's like a leader on the council. It's his fault. He shouldn't have betrayed us.
What else is there down here?
There you go. What else is down here? I mean, more of our men, they brought some of the tunnel rats, that, gang of tieflings. And then, of course, there's a few, more powerful people. I don't know where she went, but Seraphian, Avazi is her first name. She's scary. She's a cleric of Mammon. You guys know Mammon is the same one they're suspected of, the tiefling sibling. He's suspected of being a child of Mammon as well.
So, what are we doing, guys?
You want to discuss it back in this hallway, where he can't hear us?
Okay.
Oh, don't worry, man. I'm going up to bat for you.
Thanks, man. I
As soon as
appreciate it.
I'm
we're
gonna
around the corner.
take us just around to detect evil on him, just in case. I'm pretty sure, but just in case.
On this dude, oh, he's evil.
Yeah, okay.
100%.
Zikana's gonna keep watch down here.
Yeah, so is Chuck.
All right, you guys post up here while you guys go back there. Are you gonna wake up this dude as well, or are you just currently discussing plans for the guy who was laughing?
Susan's gonna deal.
Well, hang on. We should bring the unconscious guy down here first, in case maybe he's faking it.
Oh yeah.
Susan's gonna lay on hands the unconscious guy. The very obviously beat to a pulp unconscious guy.
Oh, I'm not saying he's not beaten to a pulp. Just, I think we should wait until we get him. We discuss first before we bring him back to full health.
With just a little lay on hands, yeah, he wouldn't be back to full, but he does like jerk awake. He tries to stand up, but like kind of stumbles as his hands are still tied to that like disused rack. Hell's going on?
Oh yeah, I wasn't proposing freeing him. Also, Ben, there's nothing little about my lay on hand.
Yeah, how much does it heal now? Jesus. Okay, that is a hefty percentage of this man's health. He's only got like 41. All right. Well, with that, he just hell's going on. What? Why aren't I dead yet?
Because I didn't want to, because I have some questions for you. Aki's gonna step into frame.
Who the hell are you lot?
I'm
The
your
bastards
worst.
of so.
He looks at you and he goes, "Does the sparrow fly south at midnight?"
Is that, hold on, out of character? Should I know that phrase?
No, you guys have never heard that before.
But Zakana
Okay.
might, right?
Zakana might have an inkling. Give me a knowledge local check to see if you were there when this code was introduced. This is a very much the right time, right place kind of code. Zakana wouldn't know this one.
I'm gonna. You know what? We're just gonna start off with this. Give me.
All right. This time he does pass, or this person passes.
Fuck.
He's like, "Hey, keep your spells to yourself, all right? You don't know the code. How do I know you're not with that lot?"
Well, I mean, like the fact that we just killed all of them and are discussing what we're gonna do with the last one.
We're independent contractors. We work for ourselves.
Well, how was I supposed to know that? I've been unconscious till right now.
By asking
I
questions.
can do this if we do wish to try to charm him.
What the fuck is that? I just read the title. Deliver stirring speech, condemning the mistakes of those in power. Okay. Do you want to try it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if we can make him a little less hostile to us. 10. So that's 17.
That time he's also gonna pass with a 17. Yeah, good speech and all, but look, I bet I could pay you in some gold if you be letting me go.
Hey, Paladin, you want to do the thing?
Do what thing?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me go get the thing so I can go do the thing. Susan looks extremely confused and then
It's
to the hallway.
which way? Which way? Okay. Hit him with the detect evil.
Oh right. Yeah, that thing. With it. Okay.
All right. Okay, so he hit him with the detect evil. Bum. Sorry, these two dudes are on like two way different pages right now. He is reading as evil.
Okay. You're not a very good person. You've done some terrible things with no remorse in your life.
Yeah, well, whatever. You know, this isn't a
Nope.
city for good people.
I don't know. And I'm in the city, and I'd like to think I'm a good person. I am a nobility after all. Plus, I'm a captain.
Ooh, a noble. How good for you then.
I mean, it is good for me. Luck of a draw, literally. Ha!
Look,
Akio chuckles.
if I, he like looks confused. Like I don't. Is that like a reference to something?
No, it was a good joke.
I was just dealt the right hand. What do you want me to say?
All right. It seems like I'm
You
not
fucking
fully
peasant.
on the up and up here. Sorry, that's not the right
It's
phrase. The guy is not on the up and up, though. That is true. It's like, look, what's in it for me to talk?
I mean, you're literally tied up, and we could easily end your life. I don't know, like, what do you have to gain by being a dick, a combative dick?
Acro should definitely be using that awaken discontent thing now. The charm person with rhetoric. God, why would that charm anyone?
No, Acro tried. He's he
Yeah,
passed
I
it.
did.
Oh, he passed it.
Okay.
DC's only 17.
He looks you guys up and down. This is like a gross dude,
Gosh.
just like fucking greasy hair, poor hygiene. And she's like, well, are you all here to fuck up the usurpers?
Akio's gonna like lean back to the new guy she's been working with for like 2 weeks. Are we?
So, like, yeah, we don't know what faction we want to support, or I mean, they're thieves. We don't want to support any of these guys.
Valid.
You guys are supporting my faction.
Wait, Zakana, you're a thief?
Hold on.
Stolen my life? What are you
I've
talking
been
about?
working with you for how long?
What have I stolen? I've stolen nothing, literally. Didn't do nothing.
You're
Yeah, but
you're
you
not.
just
you're-
aligned yourself with them saying that your faction.
Holy fuck.
Wait,
Kinda in the
hold
Council
on.
of Thieves. Yeah. Kinda.
You're like an ex-member.
They're not all captains.
Yeah, I'm like an honorary, like a outsourced kind of person.
Outsource.
An outsourced honorary kind of person.
Yeah. Like they call me a guild devil kind of.
Sure,
Hey,
but to the
he's-
Council of Thieves.
Oh, it's complicated. It's complicated. Like this guy and that guy over there. Yeah, complicated.
hey, Susan, you want to do the thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing, and I detect evil Zakana.
Zakana is chaotic neutral, so
Mhm.
good luck.
No,
There's a reason she's not like fully serving the peeps.
you're not like bad, but I mean you work with these guys and they're whatever
Oh,
factions.
This is too
I work with you
similar-
guys as well, right?
This is too fucking similar to my fucking preschoolers earlier, where they like did something wrong. They're like, "Am I a bad kid?" And I'm like, "Well, not like bad, but that was kind of annoying." Just like kind
Yeah, I
of.
work with righteous folk like you as well, right? So I can't be all bad, hey?
I don't know if that's how that works. See, people like you are opportunistic. Yeah, you work with whoever serves your needs.
I mean, is Akio good? Not yeah, is Akio good?
Akio has yet to show any display or alignment to anything that isn't good. See, this is a trust until proven guilty thing, and you, my friend,
Nice.
just let that cat out of this bag. And he points at the bag of holding.
God damn it! I knew it was coming.
Hold on, wait. Oh no, wait. Is this the one where I have the bag of tricks? Fuck, dude.
Man, I don't
Yes,
know.
So bad.
you do. You do.
Okay, okay.
You have a gray bag of tricks.
With like animals in there.
Speaking of cats out of bags,
It's not like a 1% chance it's a cat.
yeah, it's because it's like the big cats.
Alright, you have the gray one. Hold on.
Yeah.
It is a 61 to 75 as a cat.
Anyway, the point is, Susan, you're on my side, so that's good.
I'd like to think that you're on my side, actually, but that's splitting hairs.
We're side by side. How about that?
Are we gonna kill this guy or not?
Right. I'm just like a half step in front.
Yeah, sure. I'll stay behind.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Right. So back to this guy. Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Right. So, I'm nobility. You'd be serving the city if you were to answer our questions. That'd be awesome.
City's alright, but I'd be more likely if I knew that you were gonna just do away with a bunch of the usurper faction.
I don't kill indiscriminately unless they are like some sort of devil or
They might as well be bunch of traitors.
oh, and out of game note to Zakana, definitely don't mention your prestige class name. Probably.
Prestige class name sketchy. Okay. So he's like, look, if you can promise me that.
I don't promise anything. I keep my promises. Do you see this head? And he points to the head of the belt. I kept my promise to her. She's out here hanging out, along for the ride. I promised her no harm would come to her. We found her like this.
It's true! He's God, jeez. What in the God's name? I thought it was a trophy. That's fucked.
Hey,
I mean,
she's a very nice lady, and talking about her like she's an object is disrespectful.
Look, alright. I'll tell you one thing. Because I imagine my boss will be quite happy if I let this slip to the right people. Have you all heard about something called the Stygian Key Rod?
I mean,
Hey Ben,
Yeah.
who hasn't
have we heard?
about that?
You have. It's the
Yeah.
control for the cage thing.
Right, yeah, that thing.
Oh.
I mean, I've heard of it, but these guys haven't, so you should probably just explain it.
Dude, me answering any question in high school. Okay. Alright, Stygian Key Rod. It's used to manipulate and control the machinery that imprisons that big fucking devil that's down here. Now, I know who has it. You're looking for that diabolist of Hazi. She's got it. Careful though, she's not just a cleric, she's, like I said, a diabolist. She's been trained in Shellyax, a devil binder.
Yo, did this guy
Okay.
become Australian for anybody else, or
Yeah, I've got an interest to go say hi to her.
yeah?
Look, it kind of just became Australian, okay?
Yeah. He didn't start out like that, right?
No. It was always guttural, and it kind of just slipped into like guttural Australian.
Okay.
Like, it's,
Sorry.
you guys catch me on Fridays. This is like the most brain dead I am. Alright. He's like, come on, that's pretty good information. That's a key artifact. Let me go.
Right, and you plan to do what exactly if we do that?
Well, I imagine I'll toddle off back to my boss, and he'll be mad that I got caught, and I'll pay a fine, and then we'll go about a merry way.
Yeah, see, that's not gonna work though.
You'll go back to like stealing and stuff.
Oh, it's a hefty fine, though.
Hold on, guys. Which faction are you guys gonna support again?
No faction. We're Thieves.
Well,
Press this.
we've got two guys from different factions trussed up, so maybe if you haven't decided, we should just put them together and wait for later.
Oh yeah, maybe we should tie them together and then, like, throw them in the pit.
Jesus.
Oh. That's very helpful.
Fucking brutal.
Or we just toss them. They go holding. I mean,
Just any old.
can breathe toss
Toss
they
them
can breathe
anywhere.
there for a little bit.
That's a very bad way to die.
Yeah, how long's air last in a bag of holding?
10 minutes they have.
Nice.
Fuck.
So I mean, in reality, every 10 minutes you just take them out and put them back in.
What if you
I
just have a really
didn't
long
like the
straw?
tone of that. That was far too like. That's a good plan.
I that was an actually out of an out of character him. I'm trying to determine whether Susan would have enough like insight to remember every 10 minutes to just like crack open the bag and let it persevere in there.
It's like forgetting to feed like your first goldfish.
That's exactly what it's like.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
Could we just make like a really long straw? And
No. No.
does a straw count as a sharp object?
I'm
or-
just gonna say straws don't function like extra dimensionally.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah,
interdimensional phase.
unless we cast like some portal spell on the straw, then maybe.
Cast a permanent gate spell in the straw. Just like a centimeter wide.
Yeah.
I see.
I mean, I'm gonna vote
No
to put him in the bag of holding, and I'm gonna vote to put him in the bag of holding and then just not remember on purpose.
Okay.
Are we putting both of them in there?
Yeah, we can. Can we put them in together? Oh wait, no.
Hold on.
But yeah, no.
Quick game question. Are they sort of like frozen in time while they're in there, or are they able to move around and grab things that are already in there?
I'm pretty sure they're able to move around.
I'm looking at back.
Not if they're tied up.
Yeah,
Because-
let's not put the guys in the bag of holding with the sharp pointy swords.
Yeah, with the swords, one of them will end up dead.
With the 20 swords you guys just put in there.
Yeah.
I mean, hold on, wait. If they're tied up, they're not gonna be able to do anything.
Except roll over to the sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have any idea how hard it is to move while tied up?
I don't really.
We can always dump out the swords and come back for.
It's really fucking rough if you like tie somebody up properly and like they don't have anything to like.
It
in
depends
the
on their
danger.
escape arctics checks, I guess.
Yeah, but
So, do you
It's-
have a
it's
lot
really
of experience being tied up, Akio?
yeah.
Interesting. Under what circumstances?
Labra's just like, what the fuck's happening? Holy shit.
Can we go now?
Oh man. Yeah, we can move on from that.
Are they going in the bag? What's the plan?
I don't know. Hey Susan, just use your sword and smite them or whatever.
I don't. Yeah, that would be murder.
I
Just
mean, they're
put them in the
They're
room.
bad people, right?
Yeah, they're
This
bad
is
people,
just-
but they're also helpless. We could turn them in.
This is
Do
Just
they
give
have
them a
guards right now?
I like
Yeah.
that plan.
Zikana
I like
starts-
that. Turn me in. Fuck it, it's better than death.
Zikana starts like dragging the other guy into the same room.
All right.
I feel like
got him side.
I don't trust the guards in the town, and the death penalty is more than these guys deserve. I mean, they work on the Council of Thieves, and she's gonna look at Zakana.
Eh, they're not colleagues.
Right. So
Different departments.
I don't different departments.
I only saw them at the holiday Christmas party, I swear.
Oh
I mean,
my
do you
God.
guys recognize me? I don't recognize you guys.
That's hysterical.
I think the two of them are probably just like so confused at this point.
So here's what I'm proposing. We go ahead and just dump out all the swords and stuff. So there's nothing sharp for them to loosen each other's bonds on or try to kill each other with, and then
Okay.
we come back for the swords.
I like to imagine you just fucking upend the bag of holding into like the metal pool down here. Just like rains like 500 arrows, chainmail, fucking swords.
I would do it in a corner, not the pit. The pit would kind of
Well,
be.
we'll,
Fair.
yeah,
Just go
Pile
on
of
top
we'll,
of them.
The two of them are just like,
we'll,
that's a lot of gear.
yeah, we have an army coming.
Fuck.
We do?
Oh, shut it, you fucking traitor. You acted like a little bitch in front of them. Oh, whatever. Shut up, Jalky. No one likes you. They start like arguing, like pushing each other with their boots.
Cool.
Hey,
Yeah, Susan
so-
shoves them
so-
in bed.
so Ben, just out of
Vanish.
flavor for the game, the storyline, I guess, which faction would Zakana be like?
Well,
So
I
is that
think
faction
the
where do you wanna
factions
put
wouldn't
it?
really have established themselves until after you left. This is like a recent
Okay.
attempted coup, basically.
So that would have been traditionalist then, right? Not the. Not
Yeah, I
the
mean,
rebel?
that was like the only faction at the time, so I guess traditionalist. I mean, to be
Okay.
fair, you guys know that like the Council of Thieves and States, it's always been kind of like an accepted secret. Like guilds aren't really allowed in the city, but they are, because the government's like, oh well, if we can keep all the criminals in one spot, it's like easier to manage. But the new faction is like they're trying to free a fucking pit fiend to get what they want. Like that's a lot crazier than like the Thieves Guild you were a part of, Sakana. Like the actual council would not sanction that. They'd be like, that's not worth the risk at all.
Yeah, the idea is ludicrous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rapper? Or
Luda. All right. Also, everyone gets 800 XP, by the way. For
Cool.
those guys.
Yeah.
Just before we move on any farther. Okay. So currently, you have 2 more doors here. Well, give me a perception check in the room. All right. 6. You'd be able to tell that in the stonework at the bottom corner, there's another secret door. Additionally to that perception check, you can you don't hear anything coming from either this room or looking through the crack in the door here. Looks like there's a hallway behind, and you don't hear anything from either way.
I'll open this room then.
All right. Sorry, Roll20 won't let me select the reveal tool for some reason. All right.
Susan's gonna take the crystal hands thing, load it up with a lay on hands, and give it to Zakana.
Okay.
Oh, me.
Got that lay on hands going. All right. A single bed and a wooden desk decorate this room. Hanging on the north wall is an impressive collection of knives, pliers, hooks, prods, and other implements of torture. Go ahead and give me a perception check in the room now that you're looking around. Okay.
I don't even know why I try.
Jesus Christ. Zakana, it looks like this room used to be occupied by probably Abrian's torturer or something. But clearly based on some of the religious paraphernalia around here and the lack of use on the torture implements, You're pretty sure that this is Avazi Seraphian's room. You find a couple of coins with the Mammon devil sigil on them. It looks like up until relatively recently, give me a survival check. It looks like she was in here. And you'll be able to tell how soon that is based on the survival check. Hard to say. Sometime in the last day, she was in here. Anyone else can attempt that too if they would like a survival one.
Someone's been in here, guys. Want to come in and check?
12.
Sure.
Okay, so assisting up to a 19. Acro. With a 19, you get the others kind of pointing out a few scratches here and there. You piece it together. It looks like this Diabolist was in here sometime probably in the last like 2-3 hours. And it seems, based on the scratches, that she went through the secret door in the bottom left.
Shall we head there first, or do we want to open up this last?
It is a double door, right? Double doors are more inviting.
True.
I don't know about you, but I think the secret door's more inviting.
I'm gonna cast see invisibility on myself before we pop this bad boy open.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
What do I want to do? Do I have any buffs I want to put on myself?
I'm going to say with that same check, as there are 2 of the exact same type of door ahead, as the hallway opens up, you're going to see that there are additional secret entrances farther along.
Good God. Can't they just, like, use normal doors?
In the Nessian spiral? Of course not.
Is that where we are right now? How do we get here?
The Nessian
I-
spiral?
We walk down some stairs.
Just walk downstairs.
Oh, yeah, the stairs in the explosion area. Okay, with it.
Okay. Yeah. This one, the other one was like the extra dimensional space, but this one is just like a big ass creepy basement under the manor.
Shall we?
So
check this
wait,
with doors
hold on,
from here?
pause.
Pause.
Which MacGuffin are we looking for right now? Are we looking for the? Are we still looking for the second half of this Dawn thing, right?
That's the intent, yeah.
Okay. And we think doing this thing and stopping the Council of Thieves from being overthrown by whoever, like Zakana's ex-boyfriend or whatever, is.
No, we're just trying to stop the Council of Thieves, just in general.
What ex-boyfriend?
Okay. What ex-boyfriend?
Okay, hold on. Ba-ba-da-ba.
What's that picture over there on the left of F12?
Picture?
Oh yeah, there's just
There's like
a
a
little.
face or something.
Oh, what the fuck?
And also, Bednor.
Ah, that's where it is.
Oh, it's because I'm an idiot and I had the fucking reveal tool selected.
Oh, are you moving? Where those tokens been?
Yeah, they were
Womp
tokens.
womp.
Fucking ignore me.
I feel like we should
Shall
go through the
we-
secret door for no particular reason.
Let's open this up. That's where the Diabolist went, anyways.
Okay.
Metagaming.
A long, curving tunnel awaits. You guys have to go single file. What's your move?
Let's get the buff guy in front.
Susan or Acro?
I mean,
Who's
I
buffer?
would like to go
Who's
front.
buffer?
Just because you got 50 feet of movement compared to my 30.
Oh, okay, yeah,
If you
that's
don't
fine.
mind.
No, all you, man. Go for it.
Where do you want
Can-
Chuck here?
Can Chuck go in there?
Can Chuck fit?
He can. He'd be squeezing those. That's a -4 to AC. Or minus, I think it's like -8 or some shit.
He'll probably be in the very back, I assume.
And no, it's -4. I was wrong. -4 to AC.
You know what? No. Chuck's just there.
Okay.
All right.
Um,
Give me a perception check as you guys are marching down the hall.
before we head down there, how long does invisibility last? The spell?
How long does invisibility last? Like a minute
Yeah.
per level.
A minute a level.
Awesome. I'm gonna use a wand to cast invisibility on Chuck.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum. All right. So,
Do we roll that or?
you got your visibility. Nah, you can just take enough time to do that. No one seems to be rushing you.
Cool. Well, if I'm meant for use magic device, it's a wand.
Oh, well, damn. All right. So,
Unless I now want it, I can't do it. So.
the 22. Okay. So she doesn't see. Susan, you're invisible. Who's invisible?
Chuck.
Chuck. All right, Chuck's invisible. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Hearing you all approach, stepping out from around the corner, and moving to a spot in the bend, you guys see this figure. Appears to be a pure-blooded elf, although her normally black, featureless eyes of pure-blooded elves are like tinted green and glowing. You immediately see. Go ahead.
Okay. Can I like identify this person?
Give me a knowledge religion check because you see she's wearing a very prominent holy symbol.
Not
Isn't she
local.
the cleric? The guy said. Of Mammon.
You would know that that's the symbol of Mammon for sure. It's like the symbol is like an azure coin with his head stamped on it. And as you round the corner, you guys knew someone was back here. You did that successful survival check, so we're gonna go straight into initiative. You see she's like holding up her holy symbol in one hand, like the coin clutched between two fingers, and she's like, "You will burn for the ardent prince."
That's not very cash money of you.
And yet she said it anyway. Alright, let's get the cleric.
I am rolling like garbage.
Oh, they're rolling pretty bad too, actually. Hurry.
Nothing person.
First up is gonna be Accio. Unless someone didn't roll.
Hey,
Oh, what's Lemmy's bonus?
Lemmy's is +1.
Okay, she's gonna go before Lemmy then.
I need a quick GM ruling.
Yep, go ahead.
This crystal hands deal,
Yes, sir.
when I fill it with a lay on hands, because my lay on hands healing myself operates differently than the lay on hands healing somebody else. Am I feeling the lay on hands for somebody else or myself at that point?
Let me double check the phrasing of it. As if touched by the person who infused the crystal with power. So I guess
It is another,
yeah, it would function as the other. All right. Any other questions? If not, Accio. You can hear you can hear movement of like multiple creatures up ahead behind her. But the one that's immediately visible is the cleric in the hallway.
okay. Hey Ben.
Yeah.
Give me a will save.
All right.
Claire, they have monster will saves.
And it's an enchantment effect, right? Yep. So, she makes it.
Oh yeah, +2
For-
because of
Yeah. her holy symbol like blazes with this weird silvery blue light of Mammon. And she is like looks pissed.
Akio's gonna step back out.
Not a bad idea, sir.
All right. So just like flying around the corner, you'll see an imp appear. Red scales. It looks like it's getting ready to move on her command. But she is going to point towards all of you. And what's she going to cast first? She points down the hallway, centering this right on Susan. And you see her hands begin to flicker with black fire. Those of you who are religious recognize this immediately as hellfire. She's somehow empowering whatever flame spell this is with the power of hell. So,
Reflex.
I need everyone immediately next to Susan to make a reflex save, including Susan, as a vertical column of flame smashes through the hall.
Reflex.
Reflex indeed.
Shit rolls.
No, I'm on a game. What?
That's gonna be Susan passes, but the other two fail. Alright. More. Okay. Acro and Zakana take 28. Susan, you take 14. And if any of you have a resistance to fire, this is changed away from real fire damage. This is hellfire.
Damn.
Oh well.
As the flames of hell wash over you guys, the fucking little imp is like... and it's going to just fly over your guys' heads and attempt a flyby attack. That's going to end him up in the room with Akio. He is going to go for... This is going to be random. Alright, he is going to try to stab Lemmy on the way by with, like, his tail. Hold on,
Pause.
Yep.
Pause. You said unless specifically said otherwise, this dungeon roofs are 8 foot tall. 8 foot tall would put him in reach of all of us as he flew by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll acrobatics for him, too. He's a slippery little boy. Alright. What is everyone's CMD? Because he got a... a 30.
26.
Dang it. 29.
He's going to try to stab Lemmy with his little, like, devil barb tail. What's your flat-footed AC for Lemmy?
14.
14? He fucking whiffs. He's slippery, but he's not good in melee combat. Although I'd say since the ceilings are so low when he's up close that you can tell his tail is like dripping with poison.
Good to know.
That is all that duo can do though, so it's gonna be Lemmy.
Awesome. Lemmy is going to... go there. Actually, no. Here. Sure.
Whichever one. It's okay.
Yep. And then he is going to cast, we'll go...
I'm gonna reveal from that angle, theoretically you should be able to see more of the room. You can tell, excuse me, there are some tieflings up ahead. It looks like this is the, like, tunnel rat gang they're talking about.
Cool, I'm gonna use Maker's Call and call Chuck to my side. So the closest place he could fit would be here.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, so immediately Chuck can see that whole room. Okay, so you're F10 now. This, it looks like these tieflings are not being treated well by the Thieves Guild. The air is like thick and muggy. There's like body odor, rotting food, like filthy bedrolls and like piles of straw. There's like a few sputtering torches, and these tieflings look real fucked up. They look almost like feral.
Ooh.
So if he appeared there, can attack either the cleric or the front two tieflings.
Well, it's the Lemmy's turn, so.
Oh, yeah,
it's the
still
Lemmy's
that.
turn.
All right.
Yeah. And is that room? How tall is that room?
This one is actually taller. So the hallway we're in now is still like that 8 foot. This one is like 15.
Okay.
Although, give me a perception. Well, we'll wait to Chuck's turn. But on Chuck's turn, they're gonna get a perception check to see down the left tunnel because it's kind of dark down there, but there's some shit there. All right. In that case, Zakana.
Chuck doesn't make a move. Oh yeah, he doesn't. All right.
Not yet.
Bum. Is this a viable square?
Yeah. Just take either one. It's kind of a
This one?
zigzaggy hallway. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Righties. Flanking. So I've got a menacing sword now. So
Not flanking yet. Chuck hasn't moved.
ah,
Yes,
Yeah.
he has.
He's gotta have his turn first. He hasn't acted in combat yet. You could delay till after him.
later after him. I can ready an attack until he takes a turn. Does that work?
Yeah. So you did move, so you'll have to just basically ready a single attack.
Yeah, I'll do that.
once he moves. Okay.
Yep.
In that case, that's a success. Chuck sees a glow of red light coming from down this hallway. And a new creature appears next to Chuck. I'll blow it up a little bit so you guys can see it. This thing.
Cool.
It's mildly feminine.
And it has it's going to try and stab Chuck. Chuck hasn't acted yet, so this is going to be a sneak attack. That's a 22 to hit Chuck flat-footed.
No.
All right, spear bounces off. You can't do it. All right, and that's going to be the entirety of that person's turn, which brings us to Acro.
There's no possible way to move past the cleric to get to that tile on the other side, is there?
I would say the next viable square is one that Chuck's already occupying.
You can bull rush, right?
Yeah, you could try to just shove past her if you want to like get into this room.
Yeah. But I would need to. You said the next viable square would be the one that Chuck is in, right?
Yeah, that was like the next square of the tunnel, I would
Oh.
say. Well, I would say
Yeah,
you could maybe
I'm
take up
gonna
this square if you wanted to squeeze.
Can I attempt to squeeze with that bull rush attempt?
So you could either, if you squeezed, you would be moving past her to that area next to Chuck, but you would get an attack of opportunity, and your AC would be 4 lower than normal. Or you could try to attempt to CM a combat maneuver check to like bull rush her out of the way and go by. But if you fail, she'll op attack you. So like, either way, you know, there's a potential for an op attack.
Either way, you're getting an op attack, right? And it's going to be at -4 each time.
Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna attempt to squeeze into there
Okay.
and take that op attack.
Alright, So she is a much better caster than she is a stabber. I'll say that. She is gonna try and attack you with this like little short spear she has, but it's an 11 to hit.
Yeah, that will be a miss.
Yeah, figured it probably would be.
And then I'll. Where is the little red guy that came from the hallway? 'Cause it looks like he's in the
Right there.
wall.
F7.
Really?
Oh, the little imp.
Oh no, the guy next to the cleric.
This dude, he's on this square. Here, let me shift him because sometimes
Not
it
on my
lags a
screen,
little bit.
yeah.
How about that?
Okay, yeah, much better.
Okay.
He was like right in the wall, like
No,
smack
yeah.
dab in
Sometimes
the
if
middle.
you like resize it, some players like won't resize back right away for some reason.
Got it. Okay. I'm gonna study the cleric and also the red creature that just came out.
Okay. If you have knowledge
And-
planes, you could try to figure out what the fuck that is.
I do.
13. Not quite enough. Although I will say with 13, you don't know what kind, but you're pretty convinced that's not a devil, that's a demon, which is a little odd, because they do not get along.
All right, and then I guess I'll just use my. I'm gonna use my action to cast Deadly Juggernaut,
Okay.
and that will be my turn.
Hell yeah. Alright, then let's move on to these kind of feral-looking tieflings. They look like they have gone a little bit mad and are not really using coherent strategy. They are just going to attack whatever is the closest target. To the point where even though they have sneak attack, a bunch of them aren't going to use it because they're like too dumb to.
Chuck hasn't acted yet. He'd still be invisible, right?
Yes. So
Oh, shit,
let's see. So the first guy that moved was this guy. He would attempt to move through that to get to Acro, but bounce off. I'm gonna say that's the end of his turn. Okay, the others are all technically mad. I am gonna roll percentage chances to see if any of them are like with it enough to figure out that there's something in the fucking way, or if they're just gonna keep trying to bum rush Acro and bounce off. Alright. Okay. All but one just like slam into Chuck and bounce back. And then I was like, what's going on? I don't... except for just this little dude on the bottom left is going to just like desperately take a swing at Chuck. You realize they're not even holding weapons. He's holding what looks like a sharpened like fork off of the table. Not even a potential hit, so I'm not even gonna roll the mischance. Yeah, he like just whiffs through the air. Okay, so that's their turn. They're kind of just gathering around Chuck. Susan.
All right, Susan. Can I get next to Zakana and
Like in front of Lemmy?
yeah?
Yeah, I would say so. And she has a short spear, so she can op attack you from that.
Yeah, they're all flanking as well, and they got plus because menacing helps with flanking as well, I think. Yeah.
I would say from that angle, Susan, you can see that weird creature up there. I can't. Does Susan have knowledge planes as well?
No, but Susan knows that bad things are bad, right? So
I mean, yeah. Look, it doesn't exactly look like a good creature. All right. So just the first one That is a 23 on the cleric. It's gonna be just shy. It's not gonna hit.
I forgot to declare smite too. God bless it.
Okay, hold on. Menacing. Okay, well, Susan's not flanking yet, because Chuck hasn't acted. But 23 is not going to do it, as she kind of crosses her arms with a holy symbol in front of her, and it bounces off a magical shield that seems to be around her. All right. But 'tis finally time for Chuck to leap into action, in just the definition of a target-rich environment.
Yes. Okay. Chuck will go after that devil or the demon that popped up.
Okay. Go for it. Okay. First one's a hit, second one's a miss. As the first claw from Chuck rakes across this thing's like weird red skin, you realize a lot of the reddish hue is coming from this layer of slime that's coating it. Give me a reflex save as Chuck hits.
The downside of natural weapons.
Okay. So some of that red slime gets on Chuck's hand, and you're going to take 7 acid damage.
7 acid.
Additionally, is Chuck good aligned?
He is. Let's see. He's neutral.
Neutral. And do his claws count as anything? I know magical.
Magical.
They're not magical?
They are, yes.
Oh, they are magical.
Yep. And they also have ghost touch, if that does help.
And also ghost touch. I believe the magical claws will be enough to get through. It's pretty small DR. So, all right, yeah. So the demon takes that 11, and you take that 7 acid back.
Is that a poison or is that just natural stuff?
It wasn't like poison. It was just like he's literally coated in like acid. Like it's
okay, cool.
Almost like a fish like that secretes some kind of mucus. But like to him it's fine, but to like other people that aren't demons, it's acidic.
Cool.
So you did 11. So blah, blah, blah. Sorry, quick math.
7.
Okay. And are those all the attacks you have right now?
Actually, I think I have a wing attack as well I can do. No, it has to be flying. Never mind.
And don't forget the buffet.
Oh yeah, I can do the buffet.
Jesus Christ.
I love the wing buffet.
16's not, but 22 would be a hit there.
Awesome.
So that it's going to be another reflex save because it's still a natural attack, but he does take that 8. And then okay, so he takes the 8, but you take 3 back in acid damage. All right, that's going to be Accio.
Does my ready action go off?
Oh yes, now that he's doing that, you can do a 1 standard attack on her. On the Elven Cleric / Diabolist. 25 is going to do it for 12, and then add your d6s. So 28 total. She's still standing, but that was a good chunk of her XP, it looks like. She was
And
not
she will
expecting to be cut.
the one that reduces the AC, I guess.
Got it. Okay, so her AC is lower now. All right. Now it's back to Accio. So you're kind of still in this back room. You can hear like heavy sounds of combat from up ahead. But you also have an imp in the room.
Boop. And then is quicken +4 or +3? think it's 4, right?
To quicken a spell, I think it's +4. I know it's a big magic one.
Yeah.
I will double check right now. Let's see. Quicken.
That's why you
Quicken
get robbed.
is 4 slots higher.
So I can't even fucking use it.
A rod might not be a bad purchase, yeah.
No. I mean, rods are nice, right? But it's neat to have it as just built in, you know?
Yeah,
But,
fair enough.
and like, rods are also expensive as fuck.
All right, so are you gonna do something instead of the whatever you were trying to quicken?
I mean, I was gonna do this regardless, but Quicken also.
Okay, black tentacles. 20-foot radius spread. Don't think I have a tentacle one.
I should be able to get everybody.
Does it affect everyone? I think it's every creature, not just allies.
It is
Yeah,
everything.
every
else.
creature within the area.
Yeah,
I think it's everybody. Because I used to have this as like my shadow sorcerer. But that being said, with a 20-foot radius, I'm just gonna use like a.
Hold on, if it's.
Oh, I do have the tentacle radius thing. I'm silly.
Oh wow, it's big.
It's even bigger than that. That's 15 radius.
Good God.
Okay. What's the most efficient way to do it? If you did it like this, off the back wall, you would get all of the dudes in there except for one tiefling. The only way to get everybody would be to do it over Chuck. I mean, you could get the cleric too. You would just be risking Chuck and Acro. So, what do you think?
I'm thinking. Sorry.
No, you're fine. That's the way that would hit everybody, but this dude and her.
Yeah, let's just try and hit everybody while avoiding the party, because it's...
Okay. In that case, that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 D20s, and each one their CMB is your caster level +4 +1. So
It says 1d20 and apply it to all creatures affected.
oh, roll once. Yeah, sorry, I didn't scroll down that far yet. Okay, so roll 1d20 +5, plus your caster level as well. And then that'll be... Alright. And then that's against a demon and the gang members.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay.
Rough. The tentacles spring up and are just like lashing around randomly. And all of these crazy people, just out of sheer dumb luck, all stumble in different directions and don't get got. Okay, that's gonna be her turn. What is she going to do?
Probably get face rolled.
Alright. What would be the most efficient use here?
Just to die.
Just to die. No, that's not gonna be surprisingly not what she's doing. Alright.
She could delay till after me.
No, she's not gonna do that either. I'm just trying to double check to make sure whether this provokes or not. Does not provoke. Okay. She's gonna hold up the symbol of Mammon, and channel negative energy in a 30-foot burst.
What kind of save is it?
That is going to be a will save for everybody.
I've been rolling terribly.
Okay, fail, pass, fail,
Is that 2 1s in a row?
pass. That is 2 1s in a row. Okay, so Susan and Acro pass. Everybody else fails. Everybody that fails is going to take 15 energy damage. Negative energy damage. And then everyone who passed is going to take 8. The summon dude isn't being affected, but I'm also going to roll for... can't penetrate walls, but it is going to get everybody except that little end guy right there. So that's 5 more d20s I need to roll. Two pass, 3 fails. No one is dead yet, though, of those guys. Okay. Sorry, excuse me. All right. That is her standard action there. She is going to follow that up.
Quick question.
Yes.
Did she cast that defensively?
That's a standard action that
Channel.
doesn't provoke.
Oh, okay.
That's what took me so long to be. I couldn't remember if cleric's channeling provoked, but apparently it does not. Which is why she chose to do that instead of a spell. Otherwise, you guys would have fucking ended her life instantly. Her little familiar is going to fly back in as she's just like, Novankia, to me! Little boy comes flapping around the corner. Target the caster!
Which one?
She points at Accio for casting that crazy tentacle spell. Alright, what is your current AC, Accio? Because he's going to try to stab you with the tail.
16.
Okay, he is going to stab you. That is going to be 5 damage to Accio, and give me a fortitude save against the imp's poison.
Sure.
Okay, you are going to take 2 dex damage.
No, I don't fucking care.
And that is the end of her turn, so it is back to Lemmy.
Lemmy is going to poke himself with a wand of cure light wounds.
Yes. Ooh, also, since Lemmy's turn, we didn't do this on Chuck's turn retroactively. Have Chuck make a perception check, see if he can spot who is back here that summoned that demon.
Oh, yes.
Because that might change your guys' strategy.
You want Chuck there to do that one?
Yeah, Chuck will be doing this one. 16. That is going to be enough. So, down the hallway in another room, I see a beautiful demoness lady. A succubus.
Ooh.
So, now you have that intel. Whether it changes your strategy, up to you. But I did say you'd have the chance to find it out, so I gotta stick by my guns.
Yeah. Ouch. Was
that for healing?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. little bit of healing energy channels forward, but not a lot. Any other like summoner tricks that Lemmy's pulling off, or are you passing it to Zakana?
I'm actually Lemmy is going to see if he knows what that demon is.
Okay. Oh, because you can see through the eyes of Chuck, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Go be a knowledge planes check. All right. So you're confident that is a succubus. Not only that, seeing through his eyes, you can see that there is a what looks like an unholy symbol around her neck. So give me a knowledge religion check as well if Lemmy has that. I don't know if you do, but okay.
Oh, yeah.
This is the demon lord Nocticula, the demon lord of assassins, darkness, and lust. She was the first succubus to ever exist, and then like ascended to be a full demon lord. So based on like the aura emanating from her and kind of this aura of power, it seems like she is likely a succubus, which you know one of their big things is that they can dominate people, is their biggest risk. But you would also know it looks like she's probably some kind of cleric for this demon lord, which in and of itself is a little fucking crazy that like you don't know how these two are working together, but it's like a devil cleric and a demon cleric in the same fight.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Zakana, she's like real fucked up.
But yes, that's all I can do right now on my turn.
Okay, Zakana, that is you.
Full round attack.
May Mamone bless her. And her AC is 2 less on you right now, or 4 less on you?
2 less, and then I've got +4 to flanking and +2 to sneak attacks. So +6.
Okay, so second one doesn't hit. First one's a confirmed crit. What were you saying, Akio? Sorry, go ahead.
Did she take damage from her own channel?
No, but they don't have to if they're like the center of it.
Do I need a second?
So
Okay.
hold on.
That doesn't make sense. You heal yourself on a heal positive, right?
Her
You
specifically.
channel negative.
Her specifically
okay.
is not doing it. I said
Do I need a
them,
second
but
attack?
I meant like her. She has some stuff going on. Basically she has, to make sense, she has a feat that gives her like the negative energy shit, and then she chose
Selective
to
channeling.
and then she chose to like do damage to everybody, so she didn't get herself, but she was excluded. Okay, so with the sneak attack damage, she is looking extremely bad as this short sword just like punctures through that like almost energy field, the shield that's around her, stabs straight through it, and she begins bleeding from her stomach.
Is she dead? No,
She's not, but she looks very close.
it's a long sword. Yeah.
She kind of just like stumbles
Offhand.
back, like holding her gut. And then offhand, 22.
I've got +8 to it, I think.
So that's not with flanking already.
No, that's not with flanking. No.
Okay, even just with flanking, because you already reduced her AC, that is going to be a hit.
Both attacks hit. 'cause I got the
Both
feet
attacks
now.
hit. So give me the sneak attack damage. I mean, even the first one with sneak attack is presumably going to kill her. Yeah.
Wait, you got the improved?
Yeah, but the feet.
The shield completely dissipates. The azure coin she was holding, her holy symbol, like ting, 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 like tinkers to the ground on the tile as she collapses to the ground. Seeing this happen, you see the imp is just like, well, shit. The mistress is dead. My contract is fulfilled. And he just like disappears in a burst of hellfire.
No, he doesn't.
You don't want him to? You don't know what their deal was.
Doesn't matter.
How are you keeping there? Aura of anchoring. What the fuck is that? Aura experimental trials. Okay. Okay, so basically his contract was he agreed that he could shift away immediately upon her death in exchange for other stuff. You also, as she dies, you see a burst of hellfire rips open her chest, destroying her heart. You guys can make a knowledge religion check on that if you would like, and I'm gonna roll a will save. The imp, you see the flare of hellfire around the imp, and the flare dissipates, and Novankia the imp is just like, wait, no, what? Why? What the fuck? Why am I here? Lemmy and Acro, you realize that whatever deal she struck, she sold her soul to hell fully. She just bypassed the River of Souls and went straight to the pit. Like, she was not even didn't even get a chance for judgment or repentance. That's what happens when you make deals with devils, but the imp is freaking the fuck out. I'll keep her in the order then so I can use the imp's turn in case you guys want to do something. That's Sakana's end of the turn. Let me just kind of cross out her body here, move it out the way. Okay. Succubus. Not ideal. What's going on right here? Alright, if that's the case, she moves up a little bit to get a clearer line on Chuck. She reaches into her belt and just pulls out this fucking hand crossbow that's glittering with ice and just tries to shoot Chuck.
That's within 10 feet.
That's
I
true.
reach.
Go for it. Pop attacker. Ooh, baby. 18 does not confirm, unfortunately.
Cool.
She's a cleric, so she is wearing, despite her skimpy appearance, she has some magic armor that is being concealed with a glamour. So she gets hit by the 13 with 13 damage. She gets a nat 20 to shoot Chuck, but I assume a... Oh yeah, no, 21 does not confirm.
No.
Okay. So basically, she's imbuing some of her, like, demon energy into this shot. So it's doing some extra damage stuff and some cold damage. So, give me one sec. Does he have any cold resistances, Chuck?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay, in that case, Chuck is gonna take 18 damage.
He has 10 cold.
10 cold? Okay, and then instead of 18, he takes 12.
12?
Yeah, as the bolt fires off, slams into him, the frost just kind of dissipates against his back. So that has no effect. On her turn, the demon is gonna try to go ham here.
The what demon? The what demon?
I stuttered because I was gonna reveal what it was, but I didn't want to say what it was. But it does start with a B. He tries to attack twice with the long spear, misses both, misses the bite as well. Utterly shitty rolls. Chuck just ducks and weaves, batting the spear away like it's nothing. Alright. That means it is Acro's turn.
Can we move the tentacles off to the side so I can see where the walls are real quick?
Yeah. I'll just mark everyone with a purple that's tentacled. Well, none of them got tentacled. They all made the save. But here, I'm just gonna draw. That's like the border of the tentacles right now.
Aren't there...
I thought it was like everywhere.
Yeah.
It's still going past that. I don't know how far you're gonna go past it. Okay, hold on. Let me line it up so I can
tentacles like
draw.
on
Yeah,
me.
I had it like here.
Oh, you did include
Yeah.
them? I didn't see them. Oh, because I got the nat 1. Okay, then, hold on. So it would have been something like that.
One more down, actually.
Yeah. One
Like
more
that?
down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so... Fuck, hold on.
So Chuck would have had to have made a save. Or
Well,
no.
No, it was...
no.
He
A
got
15,
that
right?
nat 1, yeah. Okay. Move this out the way.
Okay.
That's the new border.
No.
Yeah, that was it.
I have to. Yeah. That's fine.
Okay. Cool.
Well, this is a unfortunate room because I'm gonna be getting opportunity.
Don't you have your shirt?
I do.
Oh, the quick runner shirt?
No, he has a shirt that gives him 10 rounds of freedom of movement spell.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. That's dope.
Yeah, I'm just thinking though about the tax of opportunity. Oh well.
Fair enough.
If I guess I go here.
Okay. I mean, that would only be one op attack from this dude. Try to fucking shank you with his fork. No, you're good. Nowhere close to your AC.
Okay. And then as a swift action, I will use a round of Bane for, I guess, these are tieflings, right? Would it be
I think it's
evil
like native outsider, like yeah.
a native outsider?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got it.
Do
I mean, you think your
that.
character would know pretty well what tieflings are at this point.
Yeah. He is a tiefling.
Yeah,
And
You'll be
then
good.
I'll attack whichever tiefling I would be able to flank with Chuck.
Do you have reach going on?
I do have improved outflank,
Oh, right. So yeah, you.
so I can technically flank from this square,
Okay.
like to the left.
So you could get you could get that first dude right there, or yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then I will attack the one directly in front of me.
Okay.
Let me make sure I have the correct buffs. Flanking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's
about right.
par for the course for this session for all of us.
Jesus Christ.
That's brutal.
A comedy of errors this session. Acro rounds
That's
the
a
corner,
lot
just
of
like, oh
heads.
shit, a succubus. Just like utterly whiffs. Okay. All of
That's
the
my turn.
Chuck looks around as all of the mad tieflings that previously could not see him, all their heads just snap around and look at Chuck. They are crazy, so this dude down here, it's a 50-50 shot if he goes for Acro or Chuck. Okay, so the bottom one's gonna go for that guy's gonna go for Acro after you whiffed hitting him. Again, they're all just using like sharpened fucking implements they found around this room. Okay, misses Acro. This guy is so mad he's gonna be squeezing here and provoke an op attack from Chuck.
Awesome.
So he's just dumb. Well, he somehow makes it through.
Wow.
And this guy is just spends the turn fucking running in a circle behind.
Well, he moves past Chuck once, doesn't he not?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's dumb. If you have combat reflexes, you could get a swipe at this dude too.
I think so. No.
Okay. In that case, it's gonna be so we did one stab on Acro, and then it's gonna be 4 of them trying to stab Chuck. The highest is. God, I mean, you guys, you're not the only ones rolling bad. I'm rolling trash tonight. The highest of all 4 of those attacks was a 16.
Not even close.
They are just flailing at you to no avail. Okay, Susan, that's you now.
All right. Susan is gonna stroll his way back down the hallway towards the imp
Okay.
and smush it.
Squish it. Yeah, shockingly, a 32 hits that imp. Well, I guess not that shockingly. They're small, but absolutely a hit for 23, 34. After one hit, this imp is looking incredibly fucked up. Wait, perhaps we could strike a deal. Hell isn't all bad. It's law. Pure law. The bureaucracy is beautiful.
Bureaucracy is spoken like a hellspawn.
No! Chuck.
Chuck will go after the demon again.
Okay, go for the demon.
Yep.
Both of those are hits, so you get the rend.
Awesome. Rend.
And 15 from the rend. He's looking real bad. His wounds are just kind of like dripping that ooze on the ground, but he's having a lot of trouble standing up. Although you're gonna have to make the rend is part of the 2 claw attacks, so I guess just 2 reflex saves
Sure.
for the acidity. Okay, so you're gonna take 2 more rounds of acid. 5 damage total.
And then my wing attack.
Okay.
The buffet.
Yep.
Does not hit, unfortunately. Aki.
Icy wings.
I believe you can make another combat roll here, a combat maneuver check, right?
Oh yeah, no, I do.
And I don't think it's concentration, so just roll that for free and then do your turn.
Yeah, I have no control over it anymore.
Concerning. Okay.
Is the poison still in the
He didn't get he made the poison save. 19?
Yeah.
Okay. That is gonna do it on the tiefling tunnel rats, but not the demon.
So they're all grappled. And they take...
But I don't think it's enough to get Chuck or Acro, I assume. Like, not even close.
Yeah, I mean, I got the freedom of movement going. So
Oh, true. Yeah, you're totally fine anyway. And they all take 6?
5.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why I read that as 6.
Yeah. Akia's gonna look back at the imp, and she's gonna say, "Yeah, we can make a deal."
34. Jesus. All right, let's see. What is her sense motive? Okay. Ah, see, I knew one of you would make a deal. Come here, come closer.
I got. Let's take care of your old friends first, and then Akia's gonna look this way. What can I do? Do I have line of sight on this team?
Not
Or
really. I'd say you have to move up to at least in front of Lemmy to get a line of sight on the demon.
Yeah, move next to Zakana.
Okay. Well, I provoked from the imp that thinks I'm its friend, so.
I mean, I think it fully thinks you're trying to make a deal, so I don't think it would stab you.
Yeah, and then can I get a will save?
And this is on the demon?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they have any immunities on this? They do not, but give me a spell resistance check.
Okay.
And then I'll
It's just caster level. Right?
just caster level.
God damn it, dude. What
No,
the
that's
fuck's
it.
wrong
You
with
beat
me?
it. You beat it by like 2.
Ah, okay.
Okay, you
God.
get through his spell resistance, and at 29, that's a fail.
He
So,
failed? Or,
yeah, so hurt
okay.
himself. Is it on his turn or on your turn that he's doing it?
On his turn.
Okay, gotcha. All right, it would have been the cleric's turn. The little devil's just gonna. Up to you, Susan, if you do anything about this, but the devil's gonna. Well, I guess he's still scared of Susan. He's gonna take the total defense action. He's like, see, Paladin. Or she is, sorry. She's like, see, Paladin, your friend wants to make a deal. Don't hurt me.
Once
Susan
Akio...
just smiles at it.
Yeah, never mind. Actually.
Let me.
He will cure moderate himself again.
Okay, go for it. That's better.
Nice. It's 10 plus. And that would be it for my turn.
Alrighty. Then that's gonna be Sakana.
Is Chuck threatening her with the 10 range, or would that be flanking?
It would be flanking. You're gonna have to make an acrobatics check though.
Yep. I'll try, if not I'll get stuck.
And it's gotta be her CMD plus 5 because she is you have to go through her.
Are you calling her fat, Ben?
No, but I'm calling her very capable of stabbing someone who walks by her. She's got a dagger in her offhand and the gun in the
Run.
other. 32 plus 5 is not gonna do it, which means you stop on the square in front of her, which means you're gonna be affected by black tentacles. As she just fucking shoves you back, just stares you down.
How would I resolve black tentacles?
My next turn.
His next turn, he's gonna roll to grab you.
Right, okay. Well, I'm just gonna swing at her then. Second. Where is it? There you go. So just 18.
All right. Do. It's not gonna be a hit. All right. That's gonna bring us to her. She's gonna 5-foot step back, and do some sort of teleportation spell and appear in the other room, on the outside of the black tentacles.
No, she's not. DC 18 will.
Does the aura work through the wall?
It just says 30-foot aura. It doesn't
Oh,
say anything
so.
about wall.
All right, what
20
18
feet.
will?
Yep.
Clerics have high will.
She's a cleric, so she has a good will. She makes it. She's able to teleport over there. And that is going to be her turn.
Boo.
Alright. Acro.
I'll 5-foot step this way.
Did what's his face deal the demon act or no?
The demon?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah, her demon needs to go. Okay. He's just gonna keep trying to stab Chuck because he sees him as a huge threat.
No, he's gonna take 1d8 plus his strength.
Oh, yeah.
Or,
Alright, where's his... There's my d8. He deals 10 damage to himself, almost finishing himself off. As he just turns the spear around and just fucking stabs it through his own leg.
yeah. He feels bad about being a demon or a devil or whatever he is now, doesn't he?
Why? You just hear in Abyssal, if any of you guys speak that, he's like, "Why did my soul be corrupted like this?" Acro.
I'm going to 5-foot step into the little corner cubby area, and then swift action. I'm going to use Slayer target on the 2 next to me, and
Okay.
I'm going to use my lenses of the Predator's Gaze to effectively get an additional +1 bonus on it. And I'll keep swinging with Bane as well.
Good God.
So flanking on the first one,
Okay.
and this will just be a full attack
Okay.
option. All right, here we go.
Just back to back. You like keep swinging the flail in 2 circles. Crunch through the first guy's ribs. He drops. Second one gets it straight to the face. Cave in the skull.
Okay, so I'm gonna put on Deadly Juggernaut. 2, and
It's gonna line up the bodies
because,
in the hallway so we can clear the battlefield a little bit.
because I did a sneak attack, I'm going to do a Dazzling Display and intimidate everything in here within 30 feet, and DC 17 for blind fortitude.
No. The 30 feet or 50?
So the blind is 15 feet, and the intimidate by itself is 30 feet.
Okay.
I'm
17 are people blinded? Hold on.
Yeah, 7. So DC 17 for the blind, for people within 15 feet of me. And do you even need me to roll intimidate?
Not really.
Okay. I'm sure it will last by the time the battle's over.
Yeah. I mean, these guys were like the feral people who are like, if they hit you, it does a lot of damage, but they're just fucking, you know, crazy.
Right.
That's their whole shtick. Okay. One, the demon and one of them make it, but I'm gonna mark everyone who got blinded, so we know who's
It's
blind.
only 15 feet for the blind.
Oh right, sorry. For some reason I forgot
But-
that it's 30 and then 15. Okay, so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the guy who rolled the pass was over here, so then both of the guys do it.
And if they do make the save, they're dazed for 1 round and blinded for 3.
Okay. So, demon passes, other 2 are blinded.
Cool. That's my turn.
Okay. Wait, are they dazed or dazzled?
Whichever one is -1 to attack.
Okay, dazzled. Okay.
Okay.
Dazed would be like they like drop their weapons for a second and like don't attack.
Oh yeah, definitely not that.
Okay.
Dazzle.
Honestly, the fucking blind ones who are like super insane are. I'm gonna roll a 50-50 shot. They might just stab each other. Simultaneously, they both turn around and just try to shank each other. One of them has like a garden trowel that was sharpened. The other one has like a butter knife that was like weirdly sharpened on a whetstone. Okay. They're gonna do 6 and 5 damage to each other in turn here.
I think if you sharpen a butter knife, it's just called a knife.
Yeah, but it's still not a great like stabbing him. It's like a short little stubby knife.
It's a shank, Ben.
It's not ideal for combat, is all I'm saying.
I wonder
Well,
if
You
learned.
got to imagine the butter knife was not engineered to hold up to the rigors of stabbing armor.
Well, it's that, but the butter knife has no handle. It's a basic handle, right? It's not a combat handle.
Yeah, oh, it's not comfy at all. It's gonna, like, basically they take penalties for using these. They're, like,
Yeah.
kind of improvised weapons. It's, like, in the book they get, like, a little bit more of a bonus, but not much. And then these two dudes, they're getting the -1 from that dazzle. One of them gets a nat 20 and is able to stab Chuck. For the first time, one of them stabs Chuck. Chuck's gonna take 8
Never
damage.
mind.
Okay.
And that's all their turns. Back to Susan.
Susan says over to his shoulder at Akio, "Oh, you wanted to make a deal? Okay."
I was bluffing. You can kill him. I just didn't
Oh,
want to get
no.
stabbed.
He immediately swung as he said that.
Susan's just like, he's trying to save face. It's a lie. Okay. I mean, just you stab the holy 10-ring sword through the center of the imp. Its wings go limp, and just like a bursting balloon, holy white energy just pops the imp from the inside out.
All right, and then I take a 5-foot step.
Noted. That's gonna be Chuck.
All right, Chuck. You said it's 15 feet of the room, correct? Height-wise.
Yes, it is. You can go 15 feet up.
He's gonna go 15 feet up and charge at the succubus.
Okay. These 3 are gonna get op attacks then. No, actually, this guy's busy stabbing himself. 2 of them are gonna get op attacks.
Give her.
You're good.
Are they get up attacks if they're grappled?
If they're what? Oh, if
They're
they're...
grappled?
I don't think grapple stops op attack. Hold on. I have the list of conditions pulled up for this reason. No, yeah, they can't. You're right. It specifically states they can't make tax opportunity. You're good.
Cool.
All right, you do this charge through the air towards her.
Yep.
Go ahead and make your attack roll on the succubus cleric.
And this should be plus 7 to my attack.
Okay. Are you including the So that would bring it to a 25 with a 7. Is that including the high ground bonus from being above her?
Yep.
Okay. It's just barely gonna miss then.
Miss.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
You need that's a 25. You need a 26 to hit her. Her you can't tell, but her she's wearing like a breastplate or something that's like glamored to look like a bra.
Good to know.
When is it not?
The armor.
And that means it is Akio's turn. So go ahead and roll the tentacles again to both maintain and then potentially grab Zakana and the demon.
And Necro.
Acro's got
Oh,
free
you can't be-
movement.
I have
Can
freedom
be.
of movement.
Letter C. Also, April took the baby to a friend's house, so we don't need to take a long break today, but after this battle, I'm definitely going to go to use the bathroom for like 5 minutes. Okay. I assume that doesn't beat Zakana. It does maintain it on all of the guys who are already grappled. And it doesn't get the demon. But they do all take some more damage.
Thanks for rolling badly.
No problem. I'm trying.
As the
I
black
don't-
tentacles just squeeze these guys, they're starting to look pretty fucked up. Like, they are like foaming at the mouth as the wind is crushed out of them.
God damn it, dude. I can't get through my own fucking tentacles.
Incredible.
Wait, did the demon not move?
Which
No,
No, he's-
because he failed to
Oh, it's
save.
up to me. Yeah.
He's terrible remorse.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
regretting
Ben.
his life as a demon.
Do I have line of sight on the cleric from this hallway? Would you call that line of sight? Or it's really hard to tell because their grid's not aligned.
yeah, what are you trying to shoot it? Are you trying to like? Is it a ranged touch attack or is it just like a enchantment spell?
Just line of sight and enchantment.
I would say there's a bunch of waving tentacles in front of you. Give me a perception check because you're seeing over the tentacles, over a table, other side of the room.
I mean, it's not hard to see. I'll give you the tentacles if you want to make this complicated.
Well, I
Table-
assumed some of the tentacles like grew out of the table in my head canon, I guess. Okay, I was thinking a DC 15. You can see her. She's over at that end.
How much movement was it to get there? Hold on.
Five. I think like 25.
Yeah. Um.
Excuse
What
me.
do I know outsiders are not people.
It's true.
The tieflings take offense to that.
So dominate does not work on her.
I don't even have dominate yet.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was
Sorcerer.
level 9. Was it level 11?
It's level 10.
Oh, okay.
It's level 9 for wizards.
Right. We've had this discussion before. I just always forget. Okay. What are you throwing at her then?
When it's like,
Is it entangle like 40-foot radius?
yeah, but it's 400-foot range, so I can just like put it in the hallway.
I mean, yeah, but you can't bend it around the hallway. I'd give you like this square, maybe. Alright, how far would that get? Okay. Okay, that would stop before your allies, and Chuck is flying. Jesus Christ. Alright, entangle. Bunch of plants grow out of the ground all the way to this line here. So she's gonna have to make a... what is it, a reflex save?
Yeah, it's reflex.
Okay, and so are all... well, I mean, they're already grappled. Okay, hold on. But I think you can be grappled and entangled, so...
Yes, you can. That's, they have a -4 dex from the grapple.
Jesus Christ, hold on. I need more d20s. Okay. Everyone except this dude from the ones in the tentacles are entangled. That'll be green. Okay. And then her save. She does pass though.
Rats.
Okay. That brings us to Lemmy.
Okay,
What a fucking nightmare this room must look like. Just black tentacles, waving, plants trying to grab everything in sight.
So this square here, is that wall then technically?
Which square?
Area control.
Yeah, I would say that's wall.
Okay. We'll have to change that. I'm gonna cast Bark Skin on my Eidolon.
Go, okay, go for it. Hell yeah. Some extra AC in there, and that brings us to Zakana. Although now, if you want to make it to her, you will have to make a reflex save once you enter past that yellow line, because there's plants.
You'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Strength or escape artist, right? Not reflex.
No, it's
It
reflex
is once you're
to-
captured, but the initial save is reflex.
How does the demon look?
Oh, very fucked up.
Yeah, but
Someone's
he's
gonna-
gonna hit himself in the face. You don't have to worry about him.
How long does your
Okay.
remorse thing last?
It's 9 rounds, dog.
Fuck.
Oh, this is tough. All right. Yeah, Zikana's gonna try to. Is there space between her and the hallway? Can pass that?
I would say you'd be squeezing, so you'd take a penalty to AC, but you could still
Oh,
make
she's
an
holding a
acrobatics check to.
Anything?
She has a dagger.
Oh, a hand crossbow and a dagger. Okay.
Yeah. She's got some shit. She's got some tricks up her sleeve.
Okay. Yeah, gonna try to do that. So reflex save first, hey?
All right, go with the reflex save.
Bum, 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 bum. Is that enough?
Nope. I'll say you make it to like, just so we don't clutter the board. You sprint forward a few steps, make it to here, and are entangled.
Okay.
Oh my god, dude, I'm so sorry. It's like tragic.
I mean, yeah, the only way you could have failed was a really low roll.
So there was only one move, right? Because I didn't manage to get it far.
Yeah, but I believe the other checks to break out of it are a standard action. Oh, so you could still do it. No, okay. You could make a escape artist check or a strength check.
I'll go with escape artist.
I believe it's just the DC of the spell, right? Once you get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Okay, so you're good. So you're
I'll
Okay.
check real quick.
You're still in the tentacles, but free from the plants. Jesus
Okay,
fuck.
but can I make an attack?
Against who? Oh, against these guys?
Uh,
No, because it was a standard. It was a standard to break free.
Gotcha.
Okay. Succubus's turn.
It's actually just a move action to break free from entangled.
But he
but
already
he
used
already
a move
took-
action, so. Is there an
I should have
angle?
just flown, man. Oh well.
There's an angle there. You there? The attractive gray tiefling in the back. Don't you want to work for me? Give me a will save, Acro. Alright, you're like a steely gray, alright? Maybe my color sense isn't that great.
You were a 100% correct.
I'm like a light. I'm a light blue. You kind of like a draw.
There's like
kinda
some blue undertones. I'll give you that. 27? Yeah, you make it. And she actually is a
definitely
really
see
hard
gray.
dominate to resist. 27 was needed there.
Acro
So I have a question.
identifies as blue.
And
What is your
what
question?
color's your hair?
What?
What color's your hair? Is your hair also blue?
No, it's more grayish.
What about your horn? Is your horn also blue?
That's
His horn's definitely black.
that's
Okay.
like the same color as like his skin.
Okay, same color as the skin. It's
It's
because
a
it's shaded.
shadow.
Yeah, it's shaded. There.
Yeah.
Which is
Okay, blown up,
I
it
see.
does look more blue, and they like compared to the gray hair. I got to agree. All right, I'll shrink
I
you back.
still okay, sorry.
Well,
I
fuck, that was her big move there. Was hoping to get one of the buff guys on her side.
I'm only going to get more buff as I slaughter these minions.
She's just like, I could give you a gift. Could make your strength even greater if you serve me. But that is the end of her turn.
Akia's gonna shout across. She's gonna say, "Join me, and together, our dominates could rule."
Don't
Surrender.
promise. Don't
Surrender.
promise me strength. Promise my ally strength. With freedom of movement, can I 5-foot step into difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
All right,
You
5-foot
can.
step.
You're
Swift
just
action.
like
you also-
effortlessly like closing your eyes like in a fucking martial arts move, just weave through the obstacles like they're not there.
Swift action will be to study both of these people,
God,
and
they're
then
so
I'm gonna
fucked
make a full round attack.
They're flat-footed against
each
you
of them.
too because they're blind.
Oh yeah. So
They're
if
They're grappled, entangled, and blind. They just have no clue what's coming. Their lives are just snuffed out in an instant, and they don't.
do I get sneak attack if they're blind?
I think so, yeah,
Yeah.
because if they're flat-footed.
I'm going to do another dazzling display and attempt to blind the ones farther away.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Fuck. These two just
And-
end up in the River of Souls on the way to Pharasma to be judged. It's like, what the fuck happened?
Deadly Juggernaut, and I have +4 attack and damage and DR8.
See, kind of just trying to get away from Akio, but
Oh, wait, okay, so
Just-
Zakana's blind now. All three of those dudes are within 15 feet. And I rolled... What the fuck is up with this session? I rolled a 1, a 3, and a 4. They're all blind.
Slash. 4 rounds.
Oh, that dude needs to roll a d8 plus his strength.
Yes, thank you for reminding me on the
When
succubus's turn.
let
D8
me
plus
get out
strength,
of here.
right?
I'm gonna pay Grizz to adjust it, so it only affects enemy.
Yeah, I think that might be worth paying Chris. He stabs himself in the other leg, and an abyssal is just like, the darkness of the abyss is horrendous. I hate my life. He is like a hair's breadth away from death right now, just from stabbing himself. All right, we got 2 insane blind people, both of whom are grappled but can make a one-handed melee attack anyway. God, fuck me.
Those are like so many penalties.
This is the worst. My creatures are getting got so hard right now. Okay. This is the sequence of effects that you see. Despite the DR, this guy crits. Despite the mischance and the madness, he stabs the demon through the front of the skull and kills it. Moments later, his friend slits his throat from behind.
Does he? They have if they're affected by the tentacles and the fucking entangle, they have like a minus.
They
Minus
sure do.
4 to the dex.
They sure do.
Yeah. Minus 8 to dex, minus 2 to.
They were
You gotta
rolling
love
like
it.
fucking like 19s and 20s, dude.
That's crazy.
Can't hit Chuck. Can't hit Chuck with 8 attacks for like 4 rounds. Immediately end my own guys.
Gotta love it.
Good God. All right, Susan. You just look into the weaving lines of tentacles and grass and watch them just absolutely execute each other for no reason. Hey, at least the succubus is still up. I got one. I got one, boys.
All right, so that's 25 feet. And as soon as I cross over into that yellow line, I have to roll.
Yeah, make a
Isn't there
reflex
still
save,
one
yeah.
tiefling?
There is still one tiefling.
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh, I was just...
But yeah, if you cross the yellow line, it'll be a reflex save versus the plants, the entangle spell, and that's a DC 20.
I will stop right there and see how far I get.
Okay, make the reflex roll.
Don't the tentacles grab you if you enter?
No.
They only attempt to grab.
I think they attempt to grab only on
Akio's turn.
Akio's turn. Okay, Susan is entangled and stops there, but you could make another action to break free. 8's not gonna do it.
Okie
This is a fucking wild fight. All right, Chuck, you're up.
Chuck is gonna go ham on the succubus, and these have +5 because of the height difference.
Okay. Both miss.
Nope.
Bounces off her like naturally protected skin.
And the buffet. Wow.
Well, she's just like, shoo, I'm dealing with the other ones. Akio, back to you.
Thinking.
So, I don't know if you know this or not.
What's up?
Jeff.
Yes.
Like, I can't tell if you're being serious about buffet or just funny, but the word is buffet.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I think
you
you know.
made the buffet joke.
Yes.
He knows.
So
I didn't make the buffet joke.
no, you did. Well, Susan did.
No, Susan didn't. He said it
God
like the
damn it,
first
I'm gonna have
time.
to go back and watch the episode.
I feel like it was you.
No,
Either in or
Handshots
out of character. But
Handshot
I could be
Rick.
wrong.
Like regardless, I think we all know it's a joke.
Yes.
Okay.
28. Is it just
And,
sleep but better?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just sleep but better.
Okay.
Tentacles also, right?
Son of a bitch. Oh
She-
wait, no, wait.
she's-
What's the hit
she's-
dice limit? What's the hit dice limit on this spell?
10.
Haha, she has 11 hit dice.
Fuck! You stupid mother. Oh.
Yes. DM lives to fight another round.
Hey, all of you are in fact now grappled, except for Acro.
Jeez. Yeah, and it's 1d6 damage, right? Or 1d6 plus 4 or something?
Yeah.
Um,
Wow, dude. That's the most damage I've rolled all night.
Maybe all campaign. You don't do much damage.
I mean,
I
in
really
one round, that's a lot of damage. Hey, that's a lot of damage. Your
That's a
tentacles
lot of damage.
just wrap around the last tiefling's neck and just snap it to the side. Now it really is only her left.
Can you call out the tentacles?
What?
Can you
No,
call
I
out the? You can't.
That's not how this works.
They're just
You
there.
can't dispel your own spell?
I think I usually rule though that you can. Like I think if you I usually rule that if you want to spend a standard action, you can remove a spell like this.
Okay, I'm down to do that next round.
Okay. Now that
Entangles.
everyone's dead, that's not a person. Not a player character. I mean, sorry, I double clicked, but Lemmy, it's your turn.
Yes. I will move to here. Can I get a reflex save from her, please?
A reflex save? Okay.
Yep.
That is gonna be 22.
Cool. She takes half of this then.
Oh, what did you fire at her?
Lightning bolt.
Oh, like she just crackles right under Chuck, slams into her. So she takes half. I think she is resistant though. Okay, so it's me like half and half here, or no, half and then reduced a little more. Okay, so 11. She takes a little bit,
Cool.
but hey, on the board still with some damage. Zakana, your move.
Zakana's pretty like annoyed right now.
Oh, Zakana's blind too. I forgot. Fuck.
Can she escape from the tentacles?
Yeah. Yeah, you need to make an escape artist check from the tentacles, or a escape artist or strength.
What's the DC?
I believe it's whatever your
Oh, wow, awesome. Yep.
Yeah, whatever your master level check is.
yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Mine with
14
the
's not
entangled as
You know
well.
why? Because she's blinded as well.
Well, hey, you were also entangled. I'm sure that gives a penalty as well, right?
No, she's not.
No,
entangled,
she broke free of entangle.
From the root? Oh, okay.
but she is
Yes.
grappled, which means that's a -4
Good God.
as well. So it's actually only a 10.
This fight is the biggest clusterfuck of the campaign.
Zakana's just gonna sit down as much as the tentacles will let her.
Can I get a reflex save on the temper
On
tantrum?
this set of
Okay. Succubus just looks on in utter confusion at what the fuck is happening in front of her. Okay. She's got those buffs on. She is just gonna fucking pull the crossbow and just try to shoot one of you guys from a distance. Honestly, just try to shoot Chuck again, because he's right there. She'll 5-foot step back into the tunnel, take a shot.
That is difficult
Oh,
terrain.
it's difficult terrain. Okay, and then she can't. She'll provoke then. Chuck can make a attack.
Awesome.
Does a 29 hit Chuck?
It does not.
God damn it.
That is.
No. 26.
26 is her exact AC. That'll hit.
Nice.
All right. She's still standing though. Acro.
She needs to make another save against Entangle. She ends
Is it when
her
you? Is it
turn
if
in-
you're ended there or move through it?
If it's both.
Both. Okay, hold on. 20, right? Is what those say?
Yeah.
Okay, she makes it. She makes it.
I assume.
Uh,
But, you gotta.
No, yeah, you gotta shoot your shot.
Swift action. I'm going to study her. And
Acro
then,
just fucking wading through, not giving a fuck.
I'll move 30 feet. I'll make a charge attack, I guess.
Okay, get that extra +2. Fuck, why not?
I don't think I need it with a plus 21.
Oh my
But,
god, disgusting.
I rolled a 2! And then plus 2 is 25! No!
That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
Unless I count as flanking with improved outflank, like
I'm
I
still
think you
threatening.
do, right?
Yeah, you're adjacent to an ally who's threatening.
okay, so that'd be 29 to hit for 30 damage.
Okay, you clutched it. You clutched it.
Oh my god, that was almost really sad.
Okay. I mean, she's starting to look pretty fucked up. That she's taking
yeah,
some
so-
damage here.
That was 41, and that's my turn.
Okay. Susan. You're just you're still entangled, right?
I am entangled and tentacled.
Noted.
It is outright a hentai scene up in here.
Jesus Christ. Oh wait, Zakana's not.
I'm not tentacle.
Sorry.
I'm not.
I removed it. Do you want to make
Is
an
it-
escape artist or strength check?
It's a strength check,
you know,
right?
can I attempt to blind her because I did get a sneak attack?
With dazzling display.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, fuck it, why not?
DC 17.
Me as well. No.
Fortitude.
Fortitude.
She'll make it.
Oh, yes.
Chuck's fine too. Are you gonna try to just bust out? That does it. 22.
Do I have to bust out of each
I'm
individually?
gonna say, because this is an insane spell interaction, I'm gonna say you just bust out of both.
Cool.
Susan just fucking hulks out of the tentacles and vines. Good God.
And I end up there.
You did end the turn in there though, so you do have to make another reflex save to avoid being grabbed.
Of course I do, because why not?
You are
It's fine.
entangled, but you can still make attacks while entangled.
Yep, I can, and that's what I'll do.
Chuck.
Alright, Chuck's to go ham on her again.
God, it's like only half an hour from the game being over, and I still haven't gone to the bathroom. It goes so bad.
Then that's +5 in both of those.
So first one misses then on a 25. Second one hits for.
No. Would that be flanking?
With your
No,
improved-
no.
I think only he gets the improved outflank. Unless
Only
you
I
took it
get
too.
improved outflank. Yeah,
Um,
I'm selfish like that.
But
That's
you
fine.
still do. You still do the second claw damage.
Yeah, and then my wing attack.
The buffet hits for 5 damage. All right, that's gonna be back to the top of the order with Accio.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the tentacles so that I stop hurting Zakana.
Okay, Zakana, you are no longer tentacled.
I should get the improved outflank feat as well. Like, the heck, it's so OP.
And then
Pretty good.
You will
That was
also
my
need
thing.
regular outflank,
Yeah, it is a bit of a feast.
and it only works with me because I'm the only one who has that.
Yeah, the reason that
That's
he can
still
use
pretty
his,
good.
like the reason he could use his like that is because he has the thing that makes everybody count for your teamwork feats.
Yeah,
He's-
teamwork
he's on
tactics
that-
from
that bullshit.
Inquisitor.
Okay, well, as long as you stop blinding me, I can outflank with you.
And then I'm gonna
I'll talk to Grizz.
go back here, and I'm gonna just chill. And Akio's gonna look smug for how much she's contributed to this combat.
Okay. Just looks at the field, like, as the tentacles fade away, it's just littered with fucking tiefling bodies. Also, I like to
look at all
imagine
these-
Grizz is somewhere just like, I'm needed. Okay. Lemmy. Right on the edge of the plant wall.
Yeah, we're do a crossbow attack.
Okay, go for it. 25's not gonna do it though. Zakana. You are still blinded, but no longer grappled.
Yeah. Zikana's gonna walk towards Lemmy and say, poke me with healing.
Alright. Zakana kind of just stumbles this way. Alright. Alright, she is going to try to cast defensively. Okay. And she is going to try to make a melee touch attack as her hand glows red. This is going to be against Susan. Fucking that one. Never mind. What the fuck? I'm
that's
not even
good.
using the same dice. I've legit switched between like 5 different d20s. Acro, that's all you.
Yep. 5-foot step and full attack.
And with 2 last attacks, first one kind of breaks her spine, the wings go limp. Second one crushes the back of her head in. Succubus goes down, and we are out of combat. Alright. We can resolve what happens after the combat in a second. I'm going to do a quick ad break, just like 3 minutes, and then I'll come back and keep playing. I just got to run to the bathroom. yourselves. There we go. All right. So, first of all, let's get you guys some fucking XP for that fight. For those wondering, that was a Babao demon. That's why I kept fucking stuttering on my B's earlier.
Oh, I'm facing those right now.
Baba Booey.
Yeah.
And then you guys also killed the cleric.
Don't forget the imp. I know the imp was the boss of fight of the whole thing.
In fact, was not the boss.
He was the mastermind.
I just divided it by the wrong fucking number because I'm an idiot. Okay, everyone gets 3,700 XP.
Okay, what's our total?
869.
Oh,
69.
right. So, I'm gonna start dropping some of their gear in the chat here.
Oh God! All right, my ears are gonna have to turn off to the rest of the story while I'm putting this together.
Surprisingly, the mad tieflings that were using like butter knives and shit did not have any loot worth mentioning.
So is the breastplate a bra?
No. But I was wrong about what kind of armor she's wearing. She has a +1 glamored studded leather armor.
Do you want to wear the bra, Akio?
I can't.
Weirdly
Technically
though, you might have to look around because that guy was sure it was on the cleric's body. You don't see the cooling rod, the Stygian, blah, blah, the Stygian key rod.
Yeah.
But looking around here, once you go back into the succubus's room, you see that there's a head, impaled with a dagger over her bed. The dagger being a +1 keen mithril dagger.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Hey, Jeff.
And then you see, just leaned next to her bed is the strangest object. It's about 4 pounds, weirdly light, 2-foot long rod, weird twisting knot of like metal branches and coils. Those you can detect magic. See, it's radiating transmutation magic. But this appears from the description what you heard before. This appears to be the Stygian key rod.
That's pretty neat.
It is.
So you
Hey,
find it there.
Tommy,
In addition, this is a succubus's lair. Give me a perception check as you look around. There's just like wealth everywhere. Adding up to a 20 there from Lemmy and Chuck. I mean, just it looks like maybe stolen from like people she seduced. There is like noble clothing, silks, jewelry, like golden goblets. Total worth probably about like making a praise check. Let's see how much you guys think her hoard is worth.
Ben,
Chuck's like it's all
I know she's a
fake.
succubus, but you can't use words like that.
HOARD. But it is worth about
Okay.
Between the two of you, think it's probably worth about 5,000 gold. All right. As for treasure and kind of that like tiefling area, it just is gross. There's not a lot in there. But so you guys know that there are secret entrances leading out here. Now that you're in the room, you can tell that the secret door in the hallway at this end does not lead to the same room where you guys are. But you see the back of a secret door up this tunnel, Acro.
I'm trying to move back to the party, Ben, and you just keep
Sorry,
Just-
sorry.
jerking
I
the
was
camera.
shift pinging.
Hey Ben, how long has it been since we like?
Since you got down here?
Yeah.
You
Like
guys
10
stopped for that
minutes.
long chat with those guys. I'd say about like 10 minutes, yeah.
All right, it's time for them to breathe.
Fuck!
You know what? Give me a straight int check. Just from everybody. On the off chance that you all fail and forget that it's been 10 minutes.
I mean, we put them in there and immediately got into combat, right? There's no way it's been a full 10 minutes.
No, but just for the memes. Hey, you guys are fine. You realize that it's probably been like... Well, you guys also were just searching the rooms and stuff for the key rod.
Hold on. Would anybody say anything but Susan?
Zakana would say something.
Okay.
God damn it. Oh, come on.
Zakana's like, oh, hey, we should open that up. And Susan's like, ooh, good call. Forgot about that.
Susan would never admit to forgetting about it. Yeah, I was just about to.
Is it a bluff check?
Hold on. Sense motive.
Yep.
I would
Leave
die if Susan got a nat 20 bluff. 22 is pretty good, though. Pretty fucking good. Yeah, Susan always meant to bring them out. Duh.
Yeah, good on you.
Okay, so we kind of have 3 branching paths here. Secret door up top. Double doors in the hallway over on the right, and then also another secret door leading somewhere else in that same hallway.
And the whole
I guess most of us haven't been out there yet. I guess probably you would go to the back in the north.
That's you.
Hey, can I get some healing from somebody?
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah. The wands, I'm not even going to write down, Jeff. Can you just...
I certainly can. Add those to my list.
Yep, and then start shooting cures at people.
Yep. So cure moderates.
Moderates. Don't we have light?
We got moderate,
We did.
baby.
Yeah, it's
Use
2d8.
light.
First one.
Yeah, we should have enough time for you guys to heal up and then probably like get to our next path and see what the fuck we're looking at for next session.
13.
Okay.
Support.
Yeah, Zakana's gonna suggest walking to the north.
To the north, okay.
I'm good on healing now.
Who's that for?
Somebody claim it, then it's free
I
that
took the first one.
Yep. Just
I took
claim
the
it.
first one.
I will say this dungeon will maybe take us a few sessions because this is like the rest of book 4. Like rest of book 4 is just this huge ass dungeon.
Do we
Well,
need some more
if someone
healing?
wants it, I'll take it. And I need more healing. So
Yep.
Oh,
keep
yeah,
going.
we all need more
It's
healing.
plus-
Somebody but
it's
Jeff
4
has
plus
rolled
what?
up.
3 and
4
1,
plus
1 and
2.
3.
It's 4 plus 3.
No, it's 4 plus 2. So it's
4 plus
2d
2.
2d8 plus 2.
6, 12, 23. Bring me up to 55. I could use one more.
Sure.
Plus 9 brings me up to 64. Yeah, that's perfect.
It's good. Anyone else need healing?
Yep.
Susan and me, I guess.
Sure.
I'll let Susan go first.
13.
Yep.
12 makes that 23. Puts me at 60. Keep going. Puts me at 72. One more. Puts me at full. No,
Awesome.
not quite, but close.
Cool.
Okay, my turn. Ooh, nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Keep going. 6. Keep going. Keep going.
I think that's good. 11?
It should be
that
good,
puts
yeah.
you
Or is that not max? Maybe I did the math wrong.
68 to 77. Yeah, that's fine.
68 to 77 plus, so 68 plus 11 brings you to max.
No, that was already plus 11.
Oh, 68 includes the 11.
Yeah.
Got it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like low.
I was pretty low.
All right.
And then
49 HP.
And then who left?
You had 19
kill light.
HP.
Kill light or something.
All right. Is anyone disputing the north decision? I'm just seeing what I'm revealing next.
Nah.
Seems
No.
I don't
easy.
think so.
Okay. I'm gonna work on revealing that then.
Smacks there.
Appreciate it, sir.
Not a problem. I have lots of ones.
Do you have a cause? Moderate wounds? Juan or Chuck?
Do I have what? So I cure moderate wounds for him?
No, a cause moderate since he's undead, right?
He's not undead.
He just looks spooky.
Oh, okay.
He's got
Was
this
a
spooky aesthetic without needing the extra wand.
Was the kill light potion 1d8 plus 1?
1d8 plus 1? Cure light is 1d8 plus.
Yeah, cure light's 1d8, yeah.
There you go.
We got reveals here. Okay. Okay. So, if everyone's healed through the top secret door, is a really long curving hallway. You're gonna have 3 doorway options. One kind of doubling back the way you came, one farther up along the hallway, and then one at the very end.
You guys want to double up back?
Yeah, let's come back around.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's.
Perception.
All right, yeah, give me a perception on that one.
I look, hear, and smell. I taste the air.
All right. Frickin' lost my page like a fool. All right, so you guys went back around to the left instead. Okay.
Right.
So you do not hear anything there.
What?
You do, however, hear like the faint, like a faint bubbling, like a pot of water boiling.
There be witches here, boys.
Do you guys want to go in?
Yep. Prepare for witches.
Nothing could possibly be
Yep.
right with this plan. I do give the captives one more fresh breath of air before we open up the door. Then.
What the
Would you
hell's
like
going
me-
on? Push him back in. All right. This circular chamber looks similar to a silo. The floor and ceiling dropping away for 20 feet in either direction. Above, the ceiling appears to be scorched stone, while 20 feet below, the chamber ends in a pool of boiling, steaming, dark water. A 5-foot wide walkway around the edge of the silo allows passage between doors on either side. The walls of the room are a complex tangle of purple crystalline pipes, metal tubes, many of which steam with heat. A complex-looking metal and crystal valve, its face a twisted clot of slots and nodules, glows softly on one wall along the walkway.
Roughly, how long has it been since that fight ended?
With all those charges going off, like a couple minutes, 2-3 minutes. 'Cause each charge, each charge is like 6 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Okay.
12, 13. Yeah, like 2 minutes ish.
Okay, and then plus searching the room, so I probably still have a couple minutes left on.
Fuck!
the
God damn it!
Yeah, I think you still got a few minutes left here.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so there's a few. First of all, you can make a perception check in the room, as always.
Does the water look good to dip in?
You can make a knowledge planes and a knowledge arcana check.
How hot's the water?
It looks like it's boiling.
Ah, so it's not a jacuzzi.
No, definitely hotter than that. It also doesn't look like normal water. It's like darker
Volcanic
colored.
spots.
Okay. So let's start with the perception checks. So, with the perception check, you would very easily see that your cooling or your Stygian rod could activate that console.
Could activate the what?
There was like a complex looking metal and crystal valve. Its face a twisted clot of slots and nodules is glowing on the wall about halfway between the doors, like right over here. The end of the Stygian key ring or key rod would fit in there.
Okay.
All right. With the planes checks, what are those for? Assisting up to a 20. This is not regular water, and you recognize what this is. This is water that appears to be being continually fed into this chamber via portals from the river Styx. You would know that the river Styx is an interplanar river in the beyond, the outer planes. It originates in Abaddon, the neutral evil afterlife, snakes its way through like the whole outer sphere, touches Axis, Hell, the Abyss, the Maelstrom, and finally ends at Pharasma's Spire. With the 20, you would know that the river Styx, its water is incredibly bad for mortals to come in contact with. At first, being submerged in it would cause you to take a bunch of fire damage because it's boiling hot. Secondly, every round you are in there, it will begin to wipe your memories, effectively giving you 2 negative levels per round, unless you make a save. And if the negative levels like stack that far, like not only does it kill you, but you don't remember who you are as a spirit.
Huh.
I've seen
Next,
Hercules.
yeah, shout out to her. I feel like that's my favorite Disney movie. All right, next with Arcana. With the 16, you look around this area and you realize that this is a cooling chamber. This, like, is part of the engine of the Nissian spiral. The more of these that remain unstable like this, the more cooling chambers that are left on, the more powerful Libdaga is going to become as it kind of feeds the energy back to him. If you were
So
to
we should turn it
shut
off?
down some cooling
So if we
chambers, it would
turn 'em
negatively
off-
affect him.
Cool. Let's use the key.
All right.
That's Kool-Aid in there?
You guys take 1 minute as once the rod's fit in, you have to like slowly use it as a lever to turn the entire valve. Takes about 1 minute of work, but as you do, the chamber begins to grow quiet. The water stops bubbling, and it doesn't really look as if any more is being fed into the silo. Like whatever portals were supplying this continuous feed from the river Styx have been shut off.
Yeah, and we can't bathe in this water either, can we?
What kind of material is this silo made out of? Is it just like concrete?
The
Stone?
silo,
Yeah.
it appears to be magically treated steel.
Can I attempt to see what type of magic is treated with?
Yeah, I would say make a knowledge arcana or a spellcraft.
It'll work.
There we go.
Okay, spellcraft. I would say you would know that it is like a modified glyph and ward spell. That like it looks like it was custom made to this chamber. It was designed to like make a metal strong enough that it wouldn't be affected by the river Styx. Because like long term, you think the river would probably corrode or like melt regular metal. This stuff is basically just like magically heat treated to resist the river. With that 20 spellcraft of those, that was gonna be the next check. It was a spellcraft. you would know that, like, obviously there needs to be more than one cooling chamber here. Likely with what you've acknowledged so far, you know that the center of it, you've heard from some of the other people that there is like a pentagram at the center of this. Presumably there are 5 cooling chambers to go with the pentagram.
Because it's a pentagram.
That being said, for shutting off the first one, and like acquiring the Stygian key rod to do it, you guys are gonna get a story award of 1,600 XP. Give me. Does anyone have knowledge, engineering, or dungeoneering? It's kind of be our last check for
Yep.
tonight. Okay.
Engineering and engineering.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you guys will be able to piece out pretty quickly. You think any other paths splitting off here would go to different places, but as long as you stay on this like thin gray stone loop, that presumably is connecting all of the cooling platforms, cooling silos. Sorry.
Cool.
And with that, as we've done a good portion of this big old dungeon, we're gonna call it for the week, and see where you guys end up in the spiral next time. All right, thanks everybody for
Thanks,
watching.
guys.
We're gonna do a quick ad, and we'll be back next week on Friday, the 26th.
Awesome.
Peace out, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good one, guys.
Have a good one. Thank you for the game.
No worries. Thanks, guys.